So I was waiting for one set to come. I'm washing my blankets and sheets, and I was waiting for one set to come out of the dryer, and for the one to be done in the washer, so that way I could throw it in the dryer, and then come in here and sit down.
Basically what we do.
Well, I hope you know that all of this is going on YouTube, so...
Oh,
Nice.
it's fine. It's just laundry.
Yes, but you're airing your dirty laundry to the internet.
No.
Hey!
You're lucky I'm too sick to have caught on to that quicker. Sinuses are fun.
Yeah.
Eat the sinuses.
Mine's been kicking my butt every once in a while.
Ow.
Alright. Pick up the spatula.
Nah, Bortuna. I don't need a monocle, I need a pair of sunglasses.
Ooh, there you go.
Just put another monocle. Put another monocle on the other eye.
Wait, doesn't that just make them spectacles?
At that point, yes.
I'll probably level her up later. After I figure out what I want to level her into.
Well, after this session, you'll get more XP, so you'll have more options.
Maybe.
Cypress, I have a question for you.
Yo.
I have a talent called Deadly Accuracy. It allows me to put my ranks from a skill into an amount of damage from a single weapon attack.
Mm-hmm.
Can I double the... Because it's in my talent tree twice. Can I use it on the same skill twice?
Does it say it allows you to use it on the same skill twice?
Doesn't say I can't.
Alright, I'm color-coding your table so you guys will stop rolling on other people's table.
Sharing is caring.
Nice.
Well, no. Half the problem is that I focus my camera on the individual's table when I'm having them roll. It's partly for YouTube. But every time, we're always rolling on poor Arden's table.
Arden's table is the community table. We love him!
I don't remember who, but I think I wrote on someone else's table. I think it might have been, Michael's.
It might have been Arden's, actually.
No, it wasn't John, because it was blue, so I'm pretty sure it was Michael.
Anyway,
Quite like
I think this is a good compromise. To make sure everybody's in the right place. It's not too obtrusive.
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not. The only thing I might get confused with is I might roll on Michael's by accident.
Are you a bit colorblind, sir, by chance?
A little bit.
I cannot do shit about that. Well, you have your dice set up like Rocky's. His are not.
So that's the only thing.
And he has a lightsaber on it too. So avoid the lightsaber, or else you'll get shanked.
I could draw a hamburger above your table. Will that help?
I have the perfect solution.
Draw me a corn dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love corn dogs.
Oh, baby.
Has everybody already rolled their destiny die? Do I need to do that?
I was just about to ask for it when somebody started asking him for a corn dog.
Before we begin, can I get a confirmation on that or not?
What skill is it, sir?
It would be ranged heavy.
Ranged heavy. Alright, deadly accuracy. +3. I've got to actually pull up a book on this, so you're going to have to bear with me. Everybody can give me a roll while I do this. I figure that's a fair compromise now.
Alright, I fixed the table issue.
What did you do? I know what you did, it's just why. Okay, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Will this help me? That
Sorry guys, I
won't
can't
help
give
me.
you a light side.
So I bet you were wondering, B1C, you should have rolled your die. No, I did. It's still a dark side.
I rolled a light side today.
That's okay. It's all okay. Why am I having so much trouble with this?
It's a little bit too colored and not golden.
What tree did you get that off of?
Soldier Sharpshooter.
Soldier Commando. Great. I can't fucking find it easily.
You're making me more hungry, by the way.
Alright.
I'm sorry, gentlemen.
That's fine. I'll be back, actually. Gonna get a liquid refreshment.
Yeah, you did not mark which skill.
It's under the talent.
No, I know that. But it specifically says, when acquired, choose one combat skill. You didn't choose.
Can I choose ranged heavy twice? That's why I haven't chose. I needed to know if you would allow that or not.
Roll the 8-ball.
Cannot choose the same skill twice.
Okay. Can it be... Is it just ranged combat skills? I think it is, isn't it?
I would say probably pick it like gunnery or light.
Yeah, I'll probably go with ranged light just to be safe. I think I have more ranks in ranged light than I do gunnery anyway.
Oh well, that's still 3 extra damage on ranged heavy shots.
Yeah. It just says one combat skill, so I guess you could also choose like brawl or
Choose a lightsaber.
yeah, if you so chose. But yeah, I went around online and looked it up, and they were saying that it had to be different combat skills, which makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's why I waited to ask before, because I wasn't entirely sure, but I wanted to be sure. So.
I know Bortuna's trying to be helpful, but defacing other people's property just doesn't seem the right way to do it.
But it is the Bortuna way.
That is true. That is very true.
Mikey's table, do not touch Bortuna.
I like how I referenced the character, or I referenced the player from the character.
Would you like any condiments on your corn dogs there?
Ketchup.
Alright, we've got one dark side from B1T. What did Chabba get?
Light side. A single light side.
What did Chan get?
Dark.
One dark? What did Arden get?
One light.
What did Bortuna get?
Dos Darko, mi amigo.
And Blumbles.
I think he's away getting his drink.
What refreshment he got? Mikey's table, do not touch Bortuna.
And I do not know if he has rolled yet.
Yeah, don't touch Mikey's table, Bortuna.
I got one dark side for my first time, by the way.
That seems about right.
This is better than last time where we got all dark.
Yeah, only slightly.
Only slightly, but we have 2 chances.
I'm just trying to figure out when a giant corn dog started invading the galaxy.
At the same time those aliens from outside the galaxy showed up.
The same time Steve showed up.
They came in from this direction, just so you know.
Well, the corn dog doesn't have to follow their rules. It's not part of their alliance.
Corn dog alliance.
Oh my god, corn dog.
Half
The
corn
corn
dogs in the
dog has
freezer.
appeared.
That doesn't help. Anyway,
Whenever those aliens showed up, the Force generated the corn dog to bring balance to the galaxy.
because it certainly isn't a balanced meal.
No.
Alright, that's my corn dog.
Masterpiece.
Beautiful.
Meanwhile, I'm still waiting on Bortuna's personal messages to me and Chan.
There's personal messages?
Yeah, pretty sure Chabba's got one, Arden's got one,
I'm really gonna have to thread the needle.
Blumbles got one.
I don't know if I can. I should be able to fit one over here.
Now, the last time we played, Arden had wandered up to the cockpit because he was feeling lonely for a flight stick. Blumbles was helping Shan deal with the 2 unconscious rebels who were in the room that were just being interrogated.
Yep.
And everyone else is under, waiting.
Bortuna's made a new friend. We cannot forget that.
Trent. He's his BFF. Does anybody remember the unconscious guy across the way? Because I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden.
Remember his name, you say? Or just remember him?
The unconscious dude's name.
Hang on, let me check my notes.
It starts with an O if I'm not forgetting.
I don't even remember if he had a name.
He does.
He had a name.
Yep.
And then the guy who was telling you had a very, 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 very simple, basic, Earth name.
Yeah, one of them's name was like... Fuck, what was his name? It was the simple guy's name. What was the simple guy's name?
Trent.
Trent, yeah. Trent and... Is the other guy one of the goat people, or is he human?
He's human. There are 2 humans below, 1 human, and a Gran above. Are we all set and ready? Unconscious dude doesn't need a name. Fuck him.
Yeah. I don't remember.
No, it's on the recording, and I can't remember the recording at this point in time. So.
His name's Oliver. You said
No.
it was O.
No, there was only one weird human name, Earthenian name, and it was Trent. So.
His name's Ubi.
That's not right
Hookah
either.
chaka.
No,
On the
that's not
credits
right
billing, we can just call him Unconscious Man number 1.
Yes.
Sir, not conscious in this game.
As I was saying, where we're picking up, we've got the situations as it stands. Arden, they let you into the cockpit almost reluctantly because you're dressed like a very, very poorly dressed nurse. They tried to point you at the mess hall as well as the sleeping bunks, and you opted instead to just kind of sit with them. They gave you one of those little plastic flight bins, Made you feel special. So what do you
Thanks, guys. The cockpit is the only place that I feel at home nowadays.
But you're a nurse.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Go with that.
He's not even fighting them anymore. It's so sad. Blumbles, Chan, what are you 2 doing?
Well, we got the fellows unconscious. And,
In there.
are you saying something, Character Chan?
Oh, I said I was basically reminding myself there's a nurse in there monitoring them, watching over them, basically.
Oh, okay. And, I believe last session we established that there was no connection to the underside of the ship from here.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a doozy. Blumbles will look at Chan. Alright, we've got those troopers out. They'll probably be back soon. What are we gonna do about these guys? I mean, they're under, but I don't think they'll just let us carry them out.
I don't think there's anything we could do at this moment. Basically, they ask us any questions. I tell them that due to the questioning so much and me not being able to check on time, they passed out. Basically their fault anyway.
Yeah. It's quite a pickle we're in here. Blumbles will scratch his head as he tries to think a thought in his thinking cavity. Let's see, we could do the cover-up trick. Make it sound like they started spazzing out or something. But I don't know if they'd believe that. You did assert the neutrality, I think, last time, and they didn't seem too impressed, because stormtroopers. Well, actually, I think when Arden was in here, he mentioned something about how we should just let them stay under for a while. They'll come in here and try to ask their questions like, oh, they're unconscious, ooh. We could just explain to them that the men needed their rest after that long interrogation, so. And they come back tomorrow or something. And by tomorrow, hopefully we'll jet it out of here by then. If possible.
What we can do, I guess.
Alright. We'll just leave them here for now. Well, I could stay in here and like stand as a guard and make sure the Imperials don't try anything. You could go and do your duties.
Alright.
And Blumbles would find a chair and scooch it over near the beds. Just take up post there.
Okay. What is everybody in the belly doing at this point?
Well, I was going to be modifying my gun, but I think Chabba felt that it wouldn't be a good idea to do it in here with limited tools and very limited light. So instead, he's looking at B1T's gun.
B1T has a gun?
He has a welder. That was a gun.
Okay. So
Yeah.
your tool set hasn't changed. The lighting hasn't changed. You're just not messing with your own weapon for a change.
Yep.
I mean, what could I possibly break on a welder?
You want the honest answer to that?
Oh no.
No.
You could accidentally rearm it.
Sure. Accidentally. We'll go with that.
That may or may not be the goal.
Someday we'll fix this lag issue.
Yeah, I have to get an Ethernet cord. I think it's the only way to fix it.
So what are you trying to figure out about? I mean, you guys got to give me some sort of direction. I can just start ruling arbitrarily. I can keep you guys on a rail. I mean, I'll do what I need to do.
Sorry, my internet like did a thing, and I didn't know I was supposed to be prompted.
Yeah, well, fuck, man. If I could fucking figure out how to turn it back on, maybe turn it into a flamethrower if I have to. I'll try that. I don't give a shit.
Give me a mechanics check at 3 difficulty.
Damn sure.
Since this is B1T's gun, can he help?
You'd be like pointing out what you need, what you think is the right direction for where he needs to go with it. Give him a blue die.
Any challenge die or anything?
No, you're good.
Success.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 success. Just straight 5 success.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, you're very easily able to turn this welder back into its original purpose.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
That was a lot easier than I thought it was.
Now I gotta
Weird.
get the stats for a freaking commando rifle.
I'm pretty sure that these here BX Battle Droid blasters must have been designed for this purpose or something, because this was it was way too easy. Oh, there you go, B1T. Don't shoot anybody. Well, don't shoot anybody we like.
He hands you back this rifle. It looks like it's been reconverted back to its original purpose. It's now just a straight-ass blaster rifle again.
This one doesn't have a stun setting.
I didn't turn that on. I didn't figure you'd need it.
Okay. I gotta see if I have a card for this one. I've got the stats pulled up, but I don't know if I have an actual card for it or not. Alright. Do you just store this thing off for later?
Yeah.
Well, I got good news. They did indeed have a card for this one. I don't know why it's inaccurate, but there you go.
Well, I mean, in this particular case, it makes sense.
Yeah, definitely in this particular case. So, at this point in time, you've been tinkering with B1T's blaster rifle. I presume that Bortuna has been basically snoring on Trent's shoulder just to make life easy.
Arms wrapped around him, whole 9 yards.
He's a little confused, but he's worn out. I mean, he survived an explosion, so... Apparently everybody in my universe survives explosions.
Even point blank.
That's just Bortuna. Anybody else would have been vaporized. He just got tossed and lost a little Leku.
Took it like a champ. Plot armor.
Bruno's got a luck set. He's got a luck stat.
Obviously. Blumbles, you're keeping an eye on the two unconscious. Chan, what are you up to at this point in time? You're the last unknown factor I got.
Doing another roundabout.
Just checking on...
Like, make my patients uncomfortable.
Well...
Soldier.
All the infected are resting well. They should be ready to go back home with some medicines probably in another couple days. Those injured in the blast are obviously in various states of being checked and figuring out exactly what they need. Your nurses are working on each of them in time. The ones that have been heavily burned, they're starting to be brought over to the Bacta. So, at this point in time, the two that were sent below from the back rooms have been lost in the shuffle of injured, and hopefully they won't be missed, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you check on the injured stormtrooper?
If they let me. He's still my patient, after all.
Mm-hmm. Well, the stormtrooper at the door is still standing there, you know, guarding his fellow trooper, and he does stop you at the door. It's like, what can I do for you?
Just doing my rounds and checking up on everyone.
We should be having one of the Imperial doctors on site very soon. Is this necessary?
See if he's alright, that's about it.
He's
comfortable, make sure he's fed, all that.
He's reluctant, but he does let you pass. Inside the room, the stormtrooper is forcibly unconscious isn't the right term, but he is heavily sedated to the point where he's still out of it. The leg is stabilized. It's in no danger of bleeding out at this point in time. But against your better judgment, no prosthesis has even been preliminarily checked for fitting. After all, this is a stormtrooper. He has been, removed out of his armor. It looks like one of the troopers that had been in here earlier had already done that, and it's in a small crate off to the side.
Arden, there you go, buddy.
What?
Wow.
You try to steal a man's armor, it sounds like.
You don't need it.
You're probably wondering how I have this one lower leg not covered in armor.
Funny story.
The man said that he'd give a leg to get out of the Stormtrooper Corps. And he did.
True to his word.
I guess check over, make sure I haven't missed any unknown injuries since the armor is fully removed.
As stated before, he's fairly young, very early 20s. His armor did a pretty good job of actually protecting him. It seems like he's got some bruising from concussion, concussive forces, battering him inside of his armor. But the most grievous injury is obviously his leg, and that has been situated as best as possible at this point.
You would take note of this. Other than that, he's okay, besides the leg and some of the concussions.
Give him a couple of years and he'll be ready to parlay.
Is there any... Go ahead.
Yeah, after she sees that he's sorta fine, she will go back to her route. Probably order the nurses to give the patients something to eat, those who are awake.
Start getting them fed. Start them on the road to recovery. Understood. The nurses go about the business that they need to do. Overall, you're starting to get reports coming in from some of the local grands inquiring about who was saved, who was injured, reports of how many were missing, etc. On board, you took in, I think it was about a dozen grand that were infected. And from this explosion, not including the rebels, you've taken in probably another 25.
Big number in my hands.
Yeah. But that's half the point of the ship, is it's a mobile hospital.
Yeah.
So.
Still doesn't beat the record, though.
Nah, that was a pretty rough run, wasn't it? The evening passes and the morning starts coming up over the edge of the planet. The stormtrooper that has been standing in front of the door of his fellow trooper has not budged at all this entire time. He hasn't even been relieved, though you've had the stormtroopers, come and go from time to time. Nobody has attempted to even enter the room where Blumbles is at all.
Nice.
Seeing I'm still standing there, I look at him. Have you eaten anything since you've been there?
Talking to me or the stormtrooper?
Talking to the stormtrooper.
I have not, but once I get properly relieved, I'll go get some mess.
Man, my man hasn't even gone to
She
the
gives
bathroom.
him her lunch bag. You can have it.
He looks at it, looks back at you, and I appreciate the gesture, but will wait for relief. And gives you a slight nod.
Being a doctor, I don't want to see you starve.
Oh, ma'am, I won't starve. Like I said, I appreciate the gesture.
Alright. And I guess I can go check up on Blumbles.
Blumbles is lightly snoring, drooling on himself.
This,
The two agents are sleeping. They're not put out unconscious at this point. They're just regular standard sleeping at this point. They're recuperating from their own issues from the evening. Everyone below probably found a bunk except for B1T, who is, I don't know, poking Bortuna.
He sits on the floor playing patty cake with himself.
I'm just standing here over Bortuna and the unconscious guy, just like, wonder.
So, like, everybody in here is asleep, right?
More or less, one way or another. I mean, the explosion at the granary was roughly, if we were to equate it, it'd be like 11:30 at night. You know, overnight shift. There's this big rush of activity for an hour and change, and then it slowly starts petering off until it eventually settles down. You know, Shan has been like up straight for probably a couple days, but she's pretty much used to it in moments of crisis. She sleeps mostly in hyperspace at this point. For good or bad, that's when she sleeps.
Just in hyperspace, you go check on her. She's like stumbling over her desk and you hear like snoring.
Ever seen somebody just passed out flat? Yep, that's her. Arden.
Yes.
What did you do for the rest of the evening until this morning?
Yeah, I probably would have went to the bunks and just crashed there.
Yeah, there's, you know, the two Wookiee nurses, a couple of others kind of in there, as others are out and about making, you know, doing their rounds throughout the evening. You're unharassed. Nobody even throws you a second glance. It seems like word has, you know, spread amongst the crew about who you are, so it's not like anybody's going to bother you or bring attention to you unnecessarily. As the morning does arrive, there is some more commotion coming from outside. Shan, as more or less the only awake member of this particular group besides B1T, who's currently in the lower hold, the secret tunnel, as it's colloquially known.
Tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Yep, that one. You're the only person that's aware of this going on right at the moment.
Oh, can I go check it out? It is a commotion after all.
As you know, head to the landing ramp area, you're seeing that there's a small group of stormtroopers that are making their way towards you. That are more or less flanking a higher up. If you could give me a knowledge warfare check with 4 difficulty. No, 3 difficulty. We're going to say 3 difficulty.
Yeah, how good my rolls are today.
Wow.
You have 1 advantage.
Oh.
You do not recognize the person that is with them. You don't recognize their uniform at all. Obviously, moving along with stormtroopers, he's obviously Imperial of some form or another. As they say again.
Oh, she's talking about. I guess that's what happens when you keep your nose in the book so long.
It happens. But with a single advantage, what can you pick up with that? You can recover strain. If you have strain, you can pick up a strain back.
Oh, maybe she finds money.
She's missing like 3, so that would be beneficial since she didn't sleep.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Let's recover that stray.
The stormtroopers and this man, approach the landing ramp. The man sees you standing on the ramp, I presume, top of the ramp. Where are you?
Up top. Kind of out of the way, just in case if it's, like, people coming through. But, I'm there.
The 6 stormtroopers make their way up the ramp and start heading on the inside. The man comes up to you at the top of the ramp as, I'm looking for whoever's in charge.
It would be me.
He looks down at you. He stands probably at least a good foot and a half over you. He's not quite a Wookiee height, but he's close.
LeBron.
He's a human?
You're not there. He's looking at you and going,
I thought Wookiees were tall.
interesting. So you're in charge of this vessel.
Mm-hmm.
We have reason to believe that this vessel is currently harboring rebels. As it stands, there is a bit of a courtesy leeway given for you, considering the fact that you have treated at least one of our own troopers. Speaking of, some of these stormtroopers are actually here to retrieve him. Is he stable enough to move?
I haven't checked on him yet, but all I know is he's just had a few concussions in his leg, which is fine now. He's not bleeding or anything, so I'm pretty sure he can be moved.
Excellent.
As long as you're careful.
Well, he's property of the Empire. He'll be treated as deftly. Now, you are aware that by harboring rebels, you will be considered a rebel yourself, correct?
This is a neutral ship.
Neutral or not, harboring rebels is a serious offense within this empire.
If they're patients, they're patient.
If they're patients, you are healing them. If they are discovered to be rebels, it will be expected that they will be removed from your ship in a timely fashion, and no trouble will come to this vessel. Are we clear?
Mm-hmm.
Now, could you please give me a detailed list of the rooms I have to investigate?
Alright.
What type of information do you give this man?
I give him...
Don't tell him nothing. Just, that's betting. Sorry.
I tell him the locations of the patients' rooms of all the patients, but I don't give away that they're rebels or anything. Just people who were ever who was ever brought in this ship were just taken care of. Because that's what I'm here for.
As you're relaying general information, he's looking a little flabbergasted almost. It looks like he was basically expecting like a list like on a data pad kind of a thing, and here you are literally rounding them off patient by patient, room by room, with zero hesitation or issue doing so. You do notice that they are bringing out the injured stormtrooper. He's not on a stretcher. He's not, in a wheelchair or nothing. They've just got like the 4 troopers basically holding him, carrying him off the vessel. One of them is a 5th one, I should say, is carrying off his equipment in the crate. Give me a perception check at 2 difficulty.
Make my perception low.
Yeah, it's just 2 green.
No, it's only 2 difficulties, so, I mean.
50-50.
Here we go.
Hey. 1 success, 2 threat.
2 threat. Yep.
You notice that the stormtrooper that is carrying the crate is the one that was in front of that injured trooper's door for the entire night. Now, for anybody that is keeping track of the stormtroopers, that means that there are 2 fresh stormtroopers on board at this point, besides this Imperial higher up. And he's listening to you and kind of nodding as you ramble down this list. But I would say that his attention shifts when you start looking at the stormtrooper being carried off. He's recognizing the fact that you recognize that you know who is on and off this ship. He recognizes the fact that you noticed that the stormtrooper carrying the equipment was the same one that was in front of the door, if that makes sense to you. Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. So we know the one room is now empty. I'm going to be doing my investigations going room to room. Please head to your office, and I will be with you when I finish my investigations.
Just don't be too rowdy. I'm pretty sure some people are still asleep. He says, going towards our office.
And he turns and give me one last perception check at 4 difficulty.
Ooh, baby. Oof.
The dice said no. He turns and heads to the next room up on the starboard side and heads in the door. What do you do in your office in this meantime?
Seeing if my head nurse is awake.
I'd say that she's probably down getting some rest right at the moment. She was up for a good chunk of the night with you, and then probably about 3 hours ago finally went and got some rest.
And I probably won't bug her since she's resting.
She typically sleeps for about 5 hours, so give her another couple and she should be up and around. Blumbles.
Yes.
Give me a perception check at 3 difficulty.
Alrighty. Let me move the screen over here.
Yeah. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
That is...
It's so hard to read your dice with that giant blurb in the way.
Hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on.
I think that's 4 success.
4
and 2
success
threat.
and 2 threat. Yep.
Okay. Definitely. 4 success and 2 threat. You have been out for probably a good 3 maybe 4 hours at this point in time. You were keeping an eye on, you know, these two guys for about an hour before you yourself passed out. You don't even really remember passing out. You're just, you know, the state of exhaustion that somebody gets after they've been adrenaline rushed for too long.
Oh yeah.
But you were more or less jolted from your sleep, because you are feeling a dark presence on board this vessel right now.
That's weird. Could have swore Chabba was under the deck.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Actually, no. Give me cunning at 2.
What is my?
I don't think
cunning
this would be a
at?
cunning. I think
2.
Would it be cunning? Power? It's not intellect. It's not. Choose either cunning or presence. They're both the same, but it's just like, which one do you feel more strongly? Which one do you feel more strongly represents your character?
Probably cunning. Sure. The difficulty?
Let's make it at 2.
2v2. Oof. That's 1 advantage.
Yeah, you're feeling a presence. It's not Chabba's, but you know, it's dark. But you're not understanding why you're feeling this right now. After about another 5 minutes or so, after getting this feeling, and the door opens, and in walks a dark-toned man that stands almost as tall as you do.
I just realized who this is.
Who?
Pizza the Hut.
He's not a hut.
Doesn't mean he can't be called one.
I'm pretty sure that's... No.
Is he as wide as he is tall?
No, but now that's Pizza's descriptor.
5 years tall, almost perfectly round.
If he laid down flat and you took like an overhead picture of Pizza the Hut, he would look like a pizza slice.
Yellowish skin with red spots all over.
Yes. Yes.
Covered in bacon.
This dark toned man enters the room, and that feeling that you got is crescendoing. It's very much reaching a peak. You feel nothing but bad juju off this dude.
Ooh. Is he a human? Or something else?
He might not be human. Give me a perception check at 2 difficulty.
Alrighty. Ooh, is he in a mask?
He is not in a mask.
Okay. That is 1 success and 2 advantage.
1 success and 2 advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a minute. Because all of a sudden I'm trying to find an example of him, and it's just, why is this page in Spanish?
No hablo, mi amigo.
No habla English.
It's when you get an instruction book and you're trying to find the English one, but you find all the other languages than the one you're looking for.
My name Pablo.
Okay. I'm trying to get a picture. It just makes my life easier, and it's just not doing well.
Ooh.
You know how difficult it can be sometimes, you know, trying to find an image.
Oh, yeah.
Objects.
You need background noise? I can do background noise.
No, we're good on background noise. We don't need background noise. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I got you right here.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh God.
Have
Looks
you ever
like
had
that.
a that you couldn't scratch? Boy, you have. Just got to the commercial.
Look in the middle.
Ooh,
Oh no.
now that is a dude.
Oh my gosh, is that Dark Side?
He stands there and shoots his Omega beams, and they fly down the toilet and hits you in the head.
I'm Batman, and I can dodge him.
He's a man in a bat suit. He can't dodge Omega beams.
That's not what the author said.
Yeah, didn't it send him back in time instead?
It was something.
It left a
ridiculous.
corpse and sent him back in time. We are not. I'm not kidding. This was an actual DC storyline. It's ridiculous.
That doesn't surprise me.
Anyway, this guy, is just radiating bad news, more or less. He comes in and is looking at these two, laying on the beds and goes, "Wake them."
Blumbles sitting with his arms crossed, and when he says that, he just slowly gets up and looks him over a little bit, like, Can you understand me?
He looks at you again, his eyes kind of narrowing. He's like, "I said, wake them."
As you wish. He gives a mock bow and goes to shake the two awake.
No, 10 more minutes. What?
We got company.
Did he understand Wookiee?
Probably not. He's
Oh my god.
No, he did not.
What? I don't understand you. Why are you? Hi. I'm investigating the explosion at the facility last night. Wookiee, leave us.
Blumbles just stares at him for a second, looks back at the two patients, and just looks back at the dude and nods, makes his way out the door. And as he passes, this is going to be risky, maybe. I want to try to read his
fucking
mind.
head off.
Just
I was seriously thinking that you were just gonna wrap your arm around his neck and try and chokehold him.
I thought about shoulder checking him, but I'll try to read his mind as I pass by.
Give me a force die. Let's see what side you channel.
Nice, 2 light side.
Just a second, gentlemen. And lady.
Oh.
First time I roll good. Not for the first time, but it's
That's the thing. If we go full Sith, like full dark side points, we roll shitty. But if we have 2 light side, the rolls are semi-decent.
Or it could just be random luck, because that's what dice provide.
No!
Yeah.
It's rigged!
Alright. Again, you're reading thoughts, like actual thoughts. What formed in a yes-no answer that I can try to give you a yes or a no for. What are you trying to pull?
That's a good question. I'm more or less trying to see if I can extract any information about maybe who this guy is, just to be giving off such a bad vibe.
Again, that's not a yes-no answer. That's
Oh,
actual-
okay, sorry.
You gotta
Alright.
think of a question. What thought are you pulling that I can answer as a yes or a no? I mean,
Okay. Here's one, I guess. Is this guy force sensitive?
That's a good one.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. That's really bad.
I know. That's why I said it's probably a bad idea.
Because, like... Oh,
Roll
no.
me a chance cube. Pick a color for your favor.
Oh, no!
Red or blue? You know what?
Pick the
Let's
winning...
stick with blue. Blue?
Nice.
You pull off, read a little bit using the force to skim a little bit off the top, basically, and the strongest thing that you're feeling, in his thought process is more or less how he can use the force to his benefit in this moment. And because he's focused on that thought, it doesn't feel like he detects your intrusion in his mind.
What a plebeian.
Solid Shortapa. Mental and physically stealthy. Yeah, this actually freaks him out a little bit. And he does his best to play it off, but he makes his way out the door.
Give me a deception check.
I was about to say he probably Blumble stumbles a little bit.
Blumble stumbles?
Blumble stumble.
It's going to be a deception check. We're going to go with 2 purple and a red.
Oh, baby.
Oh, crap.
Ooh, let me put that baby over there.
Oh, no, you'll get the blue die.
Oh, okay, nice.
Use the force, Blumbles.
No, don't use the force.
Well, okay.
Oh. One success.
One
threat.
success.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's right.
One success.
I can't read because of all this crap in the way.
Despite the sudden urge to start sweating Wookiee bullets, you make your way out, and you think that you've made it so that it is not noticed that you were noticed. You're just like, walked out and let out your breath.
Like his cheeks just clenched, like, ooh.
Walking out with a Wookiee turd ready to brew.
Yep.
The door closes, and you are out in the hall at this point in time.
Oh, that's bad. Blumbles looks back to the door before probably going over to Chan's office.
Which is upstairs.
Yeah.
You get up there, and I presume Shan's waiting in her office at this point.
When Blumbles comes in, he looks, well, from what you can see on his Wookiee face, he looks pretty distraught.
Out of anybody in this group, besides maybe Chabba, she would know the most about Wookiee facial expressions, considering her upbringing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's the comic book down, looks at you. Something's clearly wrong here, or you wouldn't look so pale.
Ooh.
Sorry.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Her alarm went off.
Sorry, Blumbles, it's time for Pilates. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. I met our guest. Do you know who that is?
Not a clue.
He was giving me some bad vibes.
I kept as much information that he didn't need to know away from possible, but he kind of makes me uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I could see why. He's talking to those two, by the way. Thought about trying to stop him, but he can't exactly understand me.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do at this point. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Blumble scratches the back of his head. It looks like he wants to bring something up, but then he stops himself. So, never mind. I'll just do some rounds real quick.
You nod.
And he'd make his way out, still shivering a little bit. He'll probably, just like you said, do some rounds. He would go down to the bottom of the ship, and he really wants to let everyone know, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. But no, he'll probably just do some rounds, and if he can, during those rounds, find Arden, if he's still up here.
You would go through, you check the mess area, you go into the sleeping quarters, and there's Arden, sprawled out on a bed, on a bunk. The mask is up around his eyes.
Might cut out.
Yeah, thank God. That's where Thanos came back.
He's back for round 2, baby.
But he would look around. Anyone else in here? Or is it just Arden sleeping?
It looks like there is a couple of the nurses up in here, and it looks like one of the pilots.
All right. Blumbles will make his way over to Arden's bed, trying to look as unfazed as possible by everything. And then he'd just lean down and start shaking Arden.
How violently?
Arden. Yeah, a little violently.
Why is the ship always gotta rock? 5 more minutes.
Arden, wake up.
Oh God, it's your hairy mother. Oh wait, it's Blumbles. It's so dark I can't see.
We have a problem.
How so? What do you mean?
There's a guy, big guy.
Chabba isn't loose, is he?
No. Honestly, that'd be way less dangerous. But we've got a big Imperial guy on here. And,
officer?
I can't tell. All I know is that he can use the Force.
Excuse me? You're saying what now?
The Force. He says hoarsely.
What does that mean?
He can do the stuff I can.
I don't know what it. I know what it is, but what do you mean? What does it mean? What do you mean an Imperial can do that?
I don't know. He's just some big guy. He gave
Oh God, he doesn't have a respirator, does he?
What? No. What? No.
It's not.
No.
Oh,
no,
thank God.
He's just another big metal guy.
You are a Wookiee and a traitor. Take him away. Just some big guy. That's the only descriptor you got.
I don't know. I've never heard of anything like this. You know, except for one. I do know of one. But, yeah. It's just stories, you know, hearsay. Hopefully it's not him. If it's him, we're fucked.
Yeah.
But, I don't think it is, but I'm still deeply confused. What's he doing here?
He's investigating, trying to find rebels on here. If we're lucky, he doesn't know about the thing, you know, below.
Okay.
He's interrogating patients right now, trying to find rebels. Somehow he knows there are rebels on here.
Well, the Imperials were, you know, something was bombed. Usually it's rebels. So, you know, they're checking to see who done it, but, like, to have someone like him to come investigate is kind of...
worrying.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know. He may... I don't know if he'd recognize you. I don't know, he may be too high up.
I mean, you can't read mind with force, can you? I mean, that's just not something you could do, right?
Why
are you pausing like that?
That's actually how I know he's force sensitive.
What? Oh God, we're screwed. Oh God, we're dead.
Alright. If he tries to read your mind, I don't know if he can, but if he tries, think of Pazak numbers. That's what my grandma always used to say.
The pilot rolls over and goes, "Stop yelling." Rolls back over.
Anyway, just keep your head down. I'll go keep my head down. And Blumbles leaves the room.
Stay here. I'll stay here, and I'll just not think. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I get a perception check from everybody.
You always love to hear it.
I almost used Bortuna's sling, then I realized it was green.
Difficulty.
It is going to be 3 difficulty with a black die, except for Shan, who gets no black die.
Do I still wait? Do I still roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't have the setback. Everyone else does.
2 success.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay.
Mechanical triumph.
Nice.
I think I'm good. I'm good. Good. Kind of.
2 success, 2 threat.
Everything canceled each other out except for the triumph.
1 success, 3 threat.
Yeah, you're gonna take some strain because you feel really upset about
3?
this.
Or is it? Or how much strain do I take?
We're gonna give you 2 strain.
Okay.
All right. Shan does not hear it. How is Chabba looking? Crap.
Well, it was 2 success, 2 threat, I think.
2 success, 2 threat. No, it would have been 1 success because I only see 1.
That wasn't like that.
I know this. That's not what I'm counting. But I only see 2 success.
Either way, 1 success. And it's still a success.
Yeah. All right. Mechanical triumph. We're gonna pocket that, sir. All right. Just kind of keep that up here and don't move it. We're gonna pocket that for the time being. Shan, you have unfortunately kind of dozed off at your desk, so you are not hearing this. Chabba and Arden and Bortuna and Blumbles, all of you hear the sound of a blaster rifle. Just one quick report. I think the battle droid's just unfazed.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I heard it too.
You have a spare?
Unfortunately, no. I've only got mine. I would, but, crap.
Suplex City, baby. Alright, let's go check it out.
Yeah. Alright.
What'd you guys hear?
Blaster. That was a blaster rifle shot. Surprised you
Somebody's
didn't hear
dead. I can smell it.
I thought that was the ship.
Mumbles? Was
it.
that?
That wasn't the ship.
I should probably go check that out.
I'll come to. Bad. This is bad. Bad.
As you guys get downstairs, You see the human that was in the room where Blumbles was, more or less for a good chunk of the night, being hauled out under his arms by a pair of stormtroopers. And you see the tall man kind of in the hallway overseeing it. And he's looking around. And give me a perception check, Arden and Blumbles. At, let's say, 2 difficulty.
Wow. 5 success, 2 threat.
2 advantage.
2 advantage. You are too busy focusing on the fact that the stormtroopers are hauling off this poor human. He doesn't look like he's injured. The guy has like a panicked look on his face. Blumbles, you are watching the tall guy, and you can see the look of focus on his face, and you see him turn and look down. Then he puts his gaze back up and stares at you.
What was that?
He walks over quite quickly to you. Not walk quickly, but you know the angry stomp a really pissed off mother will do. Just a step below that in speed, you know. Now this guy is not as tall as you, so he still has to look up a little bit, but he's basically staring into your mouth as he stands. Does that make sense?
Hey, yo, what that mouth do though?
He just kind of looks at you. Do you look at him, or do you stare straight ahead, like the top of his head, the top of his forehead, basically?
I'm basically meeting everywhere but his eyes on his face. I'm staring at his his shiny forehead.
What are you thinking?
19, 21, 22, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Random Pazak numbers.
Where is the commander of this vessel?
He looks to Arden. He can understand you. He can understand me.
He looks at you again. I asked you. Where is the commander of this vessel?
She's upstairs.
Get her.
Roger that. Blumbles will turn and make his way upstairs. I don't know what Arden's doing.
It's just, I kind of like scratch my head and just like, okay, we'll go get her.
Hang on just a second, Arden.
I don't know what's going on here, but we're
Arden?
going. Yep.
Would you like to upgrade the difficulty of this check, or do you want to let it ride?
Upgrade it.
Flip me a light side then.
Upgrade
I have
it.
a feeling I know what it is.
Oh. Holy shit.
How fucked is Arden?
I don't know if these are going to shift and jumble, but I need to bring them out.
If you select them all and pick them up, they shouldn't jumble until you set them down.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh.
Wow.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Wow.
It is 2 success,
Wow.
2 advantage, a mechanical triumph, and a despair.
Sheesh.
Well, no, that's not a mechanical triumph. It's just a plain old triumph. But there's also a mechanical despair rolling with here.
Good call, Arden.
I upgraded, but I don't know how much it's gonna help. I came out here with the mask off, didn't I?
He looks at you, Arden, and there's the thought, the moment, the conscious click in his face, and he's like, I know you. You.
Keep on going. Walking.
You just keep walking.
I'm just going. I don't hear him.
I imagine that you have gotten Shan at this point in time.
I left about the same time Blumbles did. It's just like, yep, we're going.
Were you going with him to get Shan?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Is like I turned around and was going with him.
I'm making sure I'm on the same page. That's all. He's like, I recognize you, and it's and he isn't going to wait at this point in time. I need some initiative. I'm going to need some initiative from Arden. I'm going to need some initiative from Blumbles. I'm going to need initiative from Shan. And I'm going to have my own initiative over here. So,
oh boy, what am I doing?
Oh, no.
What is it? Cool vigilance? What are we rolling?
oh, it's definitely going to be a matter of vigilance because this is... You are not prepared for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
One success.
Alright, okay. Oh, glad I have a die in vigilance. Alright, 2 success, 2 advantage, baby.
Wow. That is really advantageous for you. Because I rolled 2 success and 1 advantage.
Oh.
So that means you could run away faster.
Alright, I got the initiative up on the side there. You can feel like the temperature of this place kind of drop, if you know what I mean.
What do I roll?
It's going to be
Vigilance.
your vigilance skill.
Vigilance.
There's no difficulty, it's just the skill.
Just 2 green.
Dos green.
Dos verde.
2 greens.
Bumbles, what did you get?
1 success.
1 success. So, PC slot. Alright, there we go. Alright. Arden, I'm going to give that top PC slot to you because, 1, you won it, and 2, you're right there noticing exactly what's going on. I would say Blumbles is a couple steps ahead of you kind of a thing and focused on that moment.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, what can I do?
Go. Confront the problem. Fight. Win.
You even have a weapon?
I have the DC 17, but,
Quick, pull the fire alarm.
pull the fire alarm.
Quick, scatter.
Jesus.
God, I don't know what to do.
I like throwing so much at you guys that you were...
Alright, just because of the sheer panic of, like, what's going on, sorry, Shen, I turn and shoot him. Just quick draw. Poof.
Center of mass.
Alright, it's going to be, I think, 1 difficulty because of the range. But you are going to add a black die.
Yeah.
You're definitely short range on this one.
Just wait. I know you. Oh, shit.
It's like, I know you. Jigs up, guys. Sorry.
Hang on. Just a minute. Okay.
Uh-huh. You're upgrading?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Just so everybody knows, because I haven't truly covered this because we have not hit this type of situation in this game yet. Okay? When you are facing higher level enemies, they have different classifications. You've got minions, which is basically almost everything you guys have fought so far. Everything is as it stands, right? Then there is one above minion, which I think is an adversary. They have a basic thing called Adversary 1. It upgrades the difficulty of any combat check targeting this character. So, if it is a 2 difficulty check, one of the purples will automatically be upgraded to a red. This guy is a nemesis. He upgrades twice. So, it upgrades a purple to a red, and then gives another upgrade of adding another purple. So, that is the difficulty.
Baby.
And the black is because of armor.
Yep. Alright, sorry guys.
Hey man, don't apologize to me.
Kill him!
Do we have a light side that I can reroll?
There's one light side.
Listen, man, it's probably worth it.
I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
I
You
can do
definitely
better.
want your first shot to count.
Yeah, I really want this to count.
It's still a success, though.
Okay. One success, one advantage.
Oh, what's your damage here, sir? I mean,
that is 7, so plus the 1 success, that is 8.
8. Heard. You fire at this tall guy as he's exuding malevolence at you. You just literally spin from the hip and pop a shot, and it glances off his shoulder. Just boing.
Fuck.
Barely does any damage.
Arden goes, uh-oh.
Fuck.
He just looks at him and says, "You must be the Belmont."
In a way.
It's literally the Skyrim guard. Wait a minute. I know you, kills guard. Except, you know.
Freeze, criminal scum!
You've broken the law!
What in the ever-living fuck? This thing doesn't work. Okay, that is really freaking weird. I'm trying to use the calculator that's on this table, and it's really weird. So, are you moving, doing anything else?
I know you. Turns around and shoots him. And I'm just immediately just gonna dash out of the way. I'm just like running past Blumbles.
So you're running down the ramp, more or less?
Possibly, yeah.
I've kind of set up that the situation with this vessel is that the entranceway to the upper areas is near the boarding ramp. So if you're running past Blumbles, who's going upstairs to get Shan, your only way to run past him would be to be running down the ramp, more or less.
Yeah, I'm booking it off the ramp. It's like, sorry guys, I'm out of here.
Hauling ass. Understood.
Listen, dude, I just shot a fucking Inquisitor. What do you expect me to do?
Give me a knowledge warfare check, and you're going to get a blue die with advantage because of your past history with the Empire. We're going to go with 3 difficulty.
Alright. Alright. That is... Yeah, knowledge warfare. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That's amazing.
Magic.
Yeah.
3 success. I know exactly what he is.
He knew you. You knew him.
I know exactly what he is.
Fuck. You're just bolting down that boarding ramp this time.
It's literally, I know you. Ah, shit.
This is the yellow pants moment. They're very wet.
Shit.
I should have worn my brown
meme.
pants.
Spider-Man meme, and then one draws a gun.
It's his turn at this point in time. You don't see anything. Nobody sees anything because nobody's looking at him because you bolted out the thing. The Wookiee's going upstairs. Shan is upstairs. So nobody sees what happens. But I would say give me a perception check between Arden and Blumbles, please, at 3 difficulty.
Perception check.
Wow. A triumph with, well, it's 2 success plus the triumph, 1 threat.
Heard.
I also got a triumph.
Holy shit! Both of
But
you,
I have 3 threat.
doesn't matter at this point in time. Both of you are so keened in on this situation because of the gunshot. I mean, Arden, you know exactly why. You shot the dude. Blumbles, you are on heightened awareness of right now because of the bad feeling off this guy and how he just basically walked up to you, gave no fucks, and ordered you around. You're hypersensitive right now. Both of you hear you hear him call out for Stormtrooper. Fuck! And you hear him throw his comlink down. His despair is going to be that you shot his comlink.
Oh, my man.
His triumph is the rapid removal and activation of a lightsaber.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to start coming after you, Arden.
Don't worry, guys. I'll got him distracted. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
PC slot. We're going to have to go with Blumbles. I need to give everybody here at least 1 turn first.
Okay.
Literally, just like, I imagine Blumbles just gets to the stairs. Just kind of hears like muffled voices. I know you.
Stormtrooper. Fuck! Boom! And heavy ass running footsteps.
Donk.
Blumbles would turn, see him probably rounding the bend to go after Arden. He's just, oh shit. He's looking between the door and the stairs. Fuck it. He's just gonna run down the ramp, not behind the guy, but he's gonna get down the ramp enough to... God, I'm thinking of doing something, but I know it'll be really stupid.
Are you armed?
No, he is not.
I have no weapons.
Yeah.
Hang on, we'll get with you guys. Just a minute.
Okay. I don't know how this would work, but it's gonna be very, very risky if I do it.
Look at it this way, Shan. You could be a doctor for the rebels.
She already is a doctor for the rebels.
To be fair, we didn't fuck things up this time. They just kind of naturally did it on their own.
No, this one time you could say it's Arden's fault.
Yes.
It's just flat out Han Solo moment. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Okay.
What you doing?
I know what I want to
do,
but I don't know if it's a good idea.
I know what I
Doesn't matter. Embrace the chaos.
Alright. Seeing this dude with a fucking lightsaber. And first he heard the gunshot, then he saw the dude chasing Arden with the fucking lightsaber. Blumbles is gonna reach his hand out and attempt to grip him with the Force.
Roll me a Force die. Let's see what you can generate.
Oh wait, I might have done that too soon.
That's a dark
no,
side.
it's still good.
You know what? I'm taking it. It makes sense. I'm drawing off my fucking fear.
That's fair. That's very fair. Alright. How does this work, sir?
Alright, let me go to the page. Come on. Yeah, this is all going downhill pretty fast. But you know what? We've already shot at the guy. We might as well play the Force user card.
We were already. Sorry, I'm sorry. I believe we were already screwed.
Yeah.
With Cypress Draw, I already had a feeling. I was like, nah, and then he dropped this picture, and I was like, oh, shit, we're dead.
No,
it's all over, boys.
We think it is. It can't be.
Well, no, it technically can't be because that dude died before the Death Star blew up by like 3 years. No, this is his younger brother.
His brother's cousin's uncle.
Yes.
Well, the fact is, I knew it was an Inquisitor.
Yeah, either way,
like immediately.
In and out of game.
Okay, for some reason I lost fucking Force power page I had saved, so let me go here. Actually, no, I'll just type in move. That's how I can find it.
It's move, right?
Yes, it is move.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Alright, can develop the ability to physically
Move
handle.
objects with the Force. May spend light or dark to move one object of silhouette 0 that is within short range up to his maximum range. However, you've upgraded the strength to be able to get a silhouette 1. Correct?
Yes.
Alright. Now, moving. As written, move power does not have a set duration. This is intentionally. So, what I would like for you to do, because it really doesn't get into too much on how to do this. Default maximum range is short, but you're just trying to hold him in place kind of a thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to let it happen, just for the narrative's sake. You just reach out, you use the dark side, you touch it, you tap into your fear, and you just reach out and you seize this guy, I don't know, more or less around the waist, just stop him in place, right?
Yeah.
And you just reach out and you grip, and he's running and he stops like full force, like he hit a barrier at the waist level, you know, almost kind of like doubles over, topples forward at the waist, and he stops.
Clothesline.
He turns and looks at you. PC
He's
slot
his
3.
teeth.
PC slot 3. Shan. Is she still?
Yes.
Is she? Excellent. You were asleep. Then you heard a very close by gunshot. Blaster shot, excuse me. And then you heard running. And you're just getting a general ill sense about this whole thing all of a sudden. What do you do?
I push the emergency button under my desk.
What's
and
that
sound
do?
the alarms.
Alarms start going off everywhere on this vessel. What does that entail? What does that do? What do you think that this does?
This lets people know that there's someone or, multiple using weapons on the ship.
Okay.
That is a possible threat, and if need be, she will try to call out.
No, Chabba.
Like, call out for assistance, like, call for other rebels or whatnot.
It puts out a short range, long range distress call, more or less, saying that your vessel is under attack. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Heard. Obviously, klaxons start going off more or less all over the vessel. Some of the patients are startled awake. A couple of them know what's going on. Obviously, your nurses, your pilots do. The one dude that was asleep, literally flies out of the bunk and is on his top speed run past your office to the cockpit. The pilot that was already in there is already going through pre-flight checkups. You know, he's starting to get everything fired up and running. Your nurses are running around, starting to batten down the hatches type of thing. They're securing, you know, the patients. They're making sure that, you know, nothing's going to go flying if this ship takes off in an emergency, etc. Down below in the belly, I need you guys to give me an initiative check at this point. Please.
Vigilance are cool.
Vigilance, obviously, because you guys are not prepared for this.
Haha!
Or is
This
it
is
cool?
a yellow
I
and a
don't fucking remember.
green.
I think vigilance is the you're not.
It
Ready
says it
for
on the combat ground or ground combat cheat sheet. Cool if prepared, vigilance if unexpected.
Vigilance.
Well, the question is, would we be prepared for something like this to happen? We were kind of down here in, like, preparation of, you know.
You know
Two
what?
success, 2 threat.
Alright, hang on. Before you accept that result, Bortuna,
Okay.
I will give you guys the option of taking which one you would prefer to use. So I'm giving you the situational advantage.
Is there a caveat?
No. I'm letting you
Oh.
guys pick which one you would prefer to use.
Okay.
And if
I'm
that
taking
changes
vigil-
your choice, Bortuna, you can re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's the same either way, but
3 success.
I got a success.
And an advantage.
3 advantage and a success.
Alright. Hang on. Because now I gotta start, you know, getting it put in on the initiative tracker. Alright, we have 3 success
And an advantage.
and an advantage.
Holy fuck.
And you had how many? Just 3 advantage?
3 advantage and a success.
So you guys are paired. Right?
Best buddies.
Alright.
Hey.
What did Chabba get?
Single advantage.
Wait, where's my gun?
That is the bottom. Yes?
Fuck. I'm not sure how good of an idea this is, per se. But I'm gonna hand Bortuna, like, my gun. If that's okay.
Well, we'll figure that out here in a minute, because it's PC
Yeah.
slot 1. We're going into a full combat situation here. PC slot 1. Should I rename these, like, 1 and 2 and all that?
Yeah, that would actually be very helpful.
Honestly, I think that would be good. Because then you could name the enemy slots 1, 2, and 3.
That's what I was going back and doing.
Like numbers.
Say what?
I, for one, like numbers.
Everyone likes numbers.
Everybody likes numbers.
Alright. PC slot 1.
Who wants it? Does
Is
Arden
this
want to
for, like,
continue running?
General... Yeah, probably. Or to shoot him again. He can't move, right?
He doesn't know that he's been grabbed. He's basically at a flat out run, running away.
He's doing the wily.
I'm going to look it's like, how far would I have gotten?
You would have gotten like 1 range band away,
Okay.
and he would have caught up to 1 range band away. So you guys are like 1 range band away from each other.
Okay, so... Okay, I will look over my shoulder to see what's if he's still... I know he's chasing after me, but I want to see how close he is.
He is close enough that it sends a shiver down your spine.
Oh, shiver me timbers.
Very much so.
Alright,
and when you look back, it's like the moment he gets snagged, so you're not seeing the snag, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But also, give me a quick perception check. We're going to go with 3 difficulty and a black die, because adrenaline situation, dude behind you with a fucking lightsaber who looks like he's out for your ass.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. I
He's
believe
out
this
for
is
blood.
the same roll. Yeah, okay. Yep, reselect that.
Yes, it doesn't help if the.
No.
Okay.
2 fails.
Yeah. You're not seeing very well right now. You're literally just running out the ship. You're not even really familiar with where you are or what you're running into, etc. You landed on this planet of Kenyan, and that's about all you've got. So you're just running off the ship. The area is fairly smooth. It's not paved, hard packed dirt almost. But what do you do with your turn? Obviously, I figured there's a movement involved.
Yeah.
One movement, double movement, taking another pot shot at him. What are you doing?
I will do another movement. Is there any? I was gonna say is there any bit of cover I could hide behind? But
your perception check sucked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So they're okay. Yeah, just gotta keep moving, and then I'll just kind of turn around and take a pot shot at him.
Like, does a combat roll and he shoots him while he's mid-roll.
Same roll.
Or it's just like mid-run, just as he's running, just looks behind him, shoots. All right. Okay.
But you're also going to add another black die because,
Yeah.
Pot shot roll.
Yep. And I do get, because it has accurate, so I get a blue die. And, please, sweet baby G-Bush.
Nice.
Thank you, sweet baby G-Bush. Okay.
Technically, you should have been rolling 2 purples. Because of the medium range instead of the short.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Yeah, the problem is that the purple would have been upgraded to a red. So, roll the purple. Roll 1 more purple for me. Just
roll 1 more purple.
We gotta... Like I said, the upgrade has been...
Yeah, it's medium range now. Yeah, so it would have been 2 red. Yeah, okay.
1 success, 5 advantage. What can you do with 5 advantage?
Ooh. Alright. Alright, let's see. First off. Okay, can I do this one and this one?
You've got 5
Since
advantage.
This one's 3 and 2. Okay. First off, I would like to give Blumbles a blue die on his next check. 3. Okay. When dealing... You get terrain defense bonus, ignore penalties and environment effect when dealing damage. Oh. Dewalt, your hand's in the way. One firing piece of gear rather than dealing wounds or strain. This can be... I imagine shooting his lightsaber would be too much, would it?
It's on the board, sir.
I would like to shoot his lightsaber out of his hand.
You pop him in
or
the back.
even do damage to it.
You can disarm the man. He's
will
turning
disarm
around,
him.
staring at Blumbles. You're not seeing that. You just basically like quick turn, gun sideways, kill shot style. Just pop a shot real quick and keep running, and just bam, right in the back of the hand. The lightsaber goes out, and right into the dirt.
What an absolute gangster!
Nice. Great. By the way, your damage was what, 8 again? Because you had 1 success.
Yes, 8 again.
Yes. So I took into account and already did his actual wounds. So we're up to date on that. Chad moment, sir. Chad moment. PC slot 2.
All right, who wants it?
Should we go up there, or?
I do have an idea.
What are you guys doing?
I think.
Depending on what's happening, there's a lot of gunshots. I think we may have to.
Well, there is also an alarm going off. So.
Yep.
There's also an alarm
a
going
off.
Chabba, I got an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
You remember how the bed did the thing?
Yeah, I don't know if we can trigger that from down here, though. Well, maybe I can, but I don't know about, you know.
Try this.
Yes.
Could my triumph be that I see the button that does the spinny thing?
Yes. Yes, it can.
Damn.
I'm just picturing B1T going over to the bed with the passed out dude, chucking him off of it and laying down. Hit the button, Chabba.
It's right there. It's the big purple one.
This dude just on the ground like, oh. And the bed just slides up and out and you're in the back to room.
Just, alrighty. Have no idea where the fuck I am. I run out into the hallway if I have movement left.
You've got movement. Alarms are going off. Give me a perception check. Let's go with 2 difficulty.
Should we have a second battle map?
You know, that would probably be a smart idea, but I'm lazy.
I don't know if it's entirely necessary, but you know.
2 difficulty.
It's a straight haul on the ship. I mean, if we're gonna start talking outside environments, I should probably come more prepared next time. But
2 threat, 3
Wasn't prepared
success.
for Arden to run away.
yeah, that's true. That's very true as well. You look down the hall and you see Blumbles. You know, basically on the ramp. You know, with your droid eyes, you see him on the end of the ramp, and you see he's got an arm outstretched, and there's this tall dude staring at him with a lightsaber in his hand, and all of a sudden you see the lightsaber just go flying out of his hand from a blaster bolt from Arden, who's running like a motherfucker.
I think I can put together that from the man with a red lightsaber is a bad man.
Oh, shit. Oh shit, Dooku's here.
Oh no!
Whenever I first rearmed B1T's blaster, I was like, you know, I don't know when we'll be able to use this. And here we are.
2 minutes later.
Pretty much in game, yeah. It's like 2 minutes later. Yeah, here's your blaster. I don't know if you're gonna need it or not. War were declared.
How far would I be from the man?
I would definitely say that you're long range.
Shit. I don't think I got movement, so that's all I can do for this turn.
What's the range on your carbine?
Medium.
Heard. Yeah, alright. Enemy slot 1. This big gray-skinned dude is just staring you down, Blumbles. And he yells out, "Troopers! On me!"
Ooh, don't like that.
Well, just remember, there was like 5 stormtroopers just leaving the ship. 2 of them were hauling off some dude. The agent, you know.
I think there was 2 left on the ship.
No. They were hauling the rebel between them, supported by his arms.
I thought there was 4 carrying him.
No. That was the injured stormtrooper. 4 were carrying the injured stormtrooper. 1 was carrying his gear, and the other 2 had carried the 1 rebel off the ship.
Right. I remember that now. Oh crap, I just left right after them.
You're in the perfect place to shoot at him.
Now I've got a big angry man with a lightsaber behind me and 2 stormtroopers in front of me.
Oh no.
Oh no, what happened?
Unlucky.
Arden?
Yeah?
I am so sorry to do this to you.
It's fine. How bad's it gonna hurt?
Pretty bad. I just used his force to generate, and I got 3 dark. This man has saber throw.
Oh.
Make a lightsaber check against a target within medium range. Adding force die up to force rating. Spend lighter dark for attack to succeed, and lighter dark for saber to return to hand. This man picks up his saber.
He just picks it up with the force and just chucks it at me.
Yes, and this is the spin type. The blade spin. Yeah.
The helicopter one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God!
Arden might lose a limb here, guys.
You're on a hospital ship.
I'm not on a hostile ship anymore. I'm outside of it.
I was planning on PC slot 2. I was thinking of trying to use the Force to get his lightsaber.
All right.
Too late now.
You have no armor on, correct?
I think it is just normal clothing, which the thing is like, okay, the clothing still has... Is it the heavy clothing, or would this just be just average clothing that does absolutely nothing?
This is just average clothing, dude. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so with just my normal soak, I have 2.
It's not even a matter of soak, it's a matter of defense.
Yeah, I have no defense whatsoever.
So
yeah,
you have the
this is
range.
gonna hurt.
Yeah. And he's already got a success. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, well,
He's got a
actually...
total of 2 success and 3 advantage. Basically, these 2 dice were canceled out because of this. And then we add 1 success to it because of the automatic success added from his actual force.
Yeah.
So, with the 4 advantage that he generated, he is going to
disarm
critical.
Me, literally.
He's going to critical.
I figured he would.
Objection!
It's going to be 8 damage. So
8 damage.
8 damage.
Mm.
Ow! Oh god, that really hurt.
And
that really hurt.
it ignored your soak. There is no soak. It ignores 10 points of soak.
Yep.
Okay.
Arden.
Yeah, I just took straight 8 damage. Whatever you said is what I took.
Yep.
What's the critical?
That's what I'm getting to my chart.
Do you have anything that decreases the critical?
No.
Just making sure. It's important.
I mean, unless I can do like a piloting thing, but no. I'm on land running.
Well,
there is no piloting.
On the bright side, there is no vicious or anything like that, so it's not like it's going to increase the roll.
Yeah.
So it's just a straight.
I miss my gun, man.
Crippled. I rolled a 97. One of the target's limbs is impaired until healed or replaced.
I called it.
You're Chabba number 2.
No, I'm gonna say this takes a leg. I'm gonna say this hits his leg.
Okay. I was gonna say like which limb?
As you are running, you just feel behind you, and it gets you right. You know, you watched The Mandalorian. You watched the Book of Boba Fett. You saw Din when he just scraped his leg with the saber. This thing basically goes straight to the bone, through the bone, kind of a thing. You are just hobbled immediately off the bat. Doesn't go clean through the leg, but that fucker's out of commission.
So like it's basically like the edge clips my leg and almost severs it.
No. Like
it
the
sinks
tip
in.
goes through your leg,
Oh,
through the bone, but it doesn't detach.
For all intents and purposes, your leg is effectively severed. It's just still
He's crippled.
Yeah.
It could be repaired. It could be healed. It's just going to be an arduous process. And this is this is thigh. This isn't like.
Oh, this isn't knee. This is thigh. Oh, ow.
You might as well just get the thing cut off at this point, mate. that eviscerated your tendons, probably.
It's being held on by said tendon.
No, it's being held on by the meat surrounding the bone and the leg.
On the inside of his leg, that meat is holding his leg on. It went through like one half of his leg.
Am I interpreting it right that he was more of a stab than a slice?
No, that was a slice. It was a spinning blade. A spinning disc of death. He just freezed this dude.
Oh no!
It was a Kienzon. Destructo disc. Full on Destructo disc. And after that, the blade kind of arcs off and comes back to the Inquisitor's hand.
What a little baby.
PC slot 3.
I think it's fair to say.
Why is it always me?
He just falls to the ground. Just.
Oh yeah,
Over
that's.
and Arden, I fixed lung cancer. I can fix your leg.
The sad thing is that he could.
PC slot 3.
Should we keep getting up there? What should we do here? We should probably keep getting up there,
You
right?
don't know.
Oh, absolutely.
You want me to go next, or do you want to go next?
But I have a question. If I ask a character a question, does that mean I'm initiating the slot?
In this instance, I will say no. Go ahead. and ask your
BD1,
question.
where is the gun?
Just grab Blumbles.
BD1 is upstairs. BD1 is on upper deck area. He's not there to ask.
Forgot. He got launched. Upstairs we go.
Should I go first?
Absolutely.
Couldn't you ride it?
All his picture is Bortuna just staying below, like, this ain't my fight, this ain't my fight, this ain't my fight.
I jump into a bunk and I ride the elevator up.
Yeah, because, as I stated last session, the bunks replace themselves to keep the illusion of the ship. So, yours goes up, and you're sitting there, and you can see BD1, holy crap, I'm doing it myself. B1T, like, past the doorway in the hall, like, staring down towards the front of the ship.
Alright, am I about to move up next to him?
Yeah. Hop off a bench, straddle up next to him. You look down, and you see Blumbles at the end, arm out, and you see this big gray dude, and a lightsaber is flying through the air and returns to his hand.
Wait, did I actually call him BD1 a minute ago? Because that was actually not me memeing. That was an actual accident. If I did.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
you did.
It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell.
It's still funny.
I was actually trying to call him B1T. Mubby.
Strain for an extra maneuver, I'm going to aim and shoot at him.
Do you have the range? He's long.
I have an E11. It's a long range.
Cool. All right.
You're welcome.
It's going to be long range, so it's 3 difficulty. You're going to upgrade 2 of them to reds because of the adversary. And he's got armor.
Just a question, does anybody have a blue die that they could spare? From earlier, at all?
I gave mine to Blumbles.
Yeah.
Has Blumbles used it?
No.
Not yet.
Can I have it?
Sure.
It's entirely up to you, are you sure?
I mean, he is right in front of you with the lightsaber, after all. And you have nothing.
If I hit him, depending on how much he's able to soak, I will probably hurt him quite bad.
So what'd you do? Suffer the strain to allow you to aim?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
How much strain is that, by the way? Is it 2 or 1? I can't remember.
It's 2.
Yeah, suffer 2 strain to gain an extra maneuver.
I need to start giving you guys some of the force power, some of the force die back.
Ooh.
Blumbles is right in front of him. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Now, the question was, did you give him the die, or are you hanging on to it?
No, I'll just give it to him.
All right, there's your extra blue, sir.
1 second, please.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh,
That is no whammy.
Oh.
That is no whammy.
Nice.
How many advantages is that?
2.
2.
Let me see. What is the critical on this?
3.
Damn it, it's 3. Fuck. Can I sacrifice the light side for a critical?
You have.
Oh, I have a critical, baby! I do, don't I?
Yes, you do. Or you can disarm him again. Nah, probably a critical.
Yeah, I'm going for the
Probably
critical.
All right.
Now, I have lethal blows, so add 10 to whatever that is.
All right, hang on just a second, sir. We're going to
4, 13 plus 3, 17 total damage.
hang on just a second there. I have a in-game set of percentiles I had to clone. You said it was 17 damage?
17 total damage.
Alright, he is using an ability. He's going to suffer some strain to reduce the damage by partially attempting to reflect the blast. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so, it was 17 total?
Yep.
Alright. He still takes a shot. He still takes a hit on it. Just not as much as you thought it was.
Hey, man. He's still hurt.
He's beefy.
I'll roll this critical now?
Absolutely. And you said you have a bonus to it, plus 10?
88.
88. Bust out my chart again. You know what? I should find an in-game version for you guys. So
Isn't there one on the DM chart? Your DM screen.
You know what?
Critical injuries.
I keep
Character
forgetting to
critical
look.
injuries.
Holy shit.
That's what I was looking at.
You can see it. 88.
Yeah, I can see it.
Compromised. All increased difficulty of all skill checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. That's
nice.
Not bad. You can see crippled. You got 97.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when you said crippled, I was like, oh no, what is that? Oh, there goes my limb. I called it.
Well, maimed would have been losing the limb. That was the one just below it. That's 101 to 105. You were very close.
It was very close.
Yeah, very close.
Very close.
Thank you for reminding me of the charts on the table. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. All of his checks are going to be increased by 1. Good call. All right. Enemy slot 2. The stormtroopers carrying the one rebel see this man just run past them, look over his shoulder, take a quick pot shot, and keep running. And all of a sudden,
oh, I ran past them. God damn it!
But they also hear the brother shout out, "Stormtroopers on me!" And they turn, look at each other, look at you, drop the guy, and bust out their weapons. Blumbles, you are the closest, sir. Besides the guy that's already on the ground that got hit by a lightsaber. So.
Alrighty.
I have a name, you know.
Yes, but it's not important in this moment.
No.
What difficulty am I having to... Do you have armor that I need to worry about? No? Your armor's off.
Yes.
It's down below in the deck.
So it's going to be... I'm going to say 2 difficulty because Arden ran past, which means they're at least at medium range with you. But good news is... No, not difficulty. Ability.
They're stormtroopers, and their leader's in the way.
Well, that, but I'm going to be burning a force to upgrade their shot.
Baby.
Well, it's a good thing I did that. It's a 2 success.
Alright.
And the only reason I got the... Yeah. So it's going to be 11 damage.
Alright.
So apply your soak.
That's 7 damage, I think. It's 11 minus 4. Yeah, it's 7.
Yep. So you take a shot basically to the arm or gut, whatever you want, of the stormtrooper taking, a shot at you. The one next to him, I will not upgrade at all. Actually, no. That's not the way stormtroopers work, unfortunately. So, yeah, you're good. You're fine. No more roll. You're fine. But because I did injure the fuck out of Arden, they're firing again. So, screw you, Blumbles. Oh. Oh, no's.
Oh, no's good way or oh, no's bad way?
Oh, no's bad way for you.
Oh. Oof.
I smell a triumph.
No triumph because there was no yellow die. But that is 4 success. So that is a 13 damage shot.
Oh, shit.
At least it's not a critical.
Soak.
Remember your soak.
No, remember your soak.
I'm 5.
Hey, don't you also have an ability that decreases the amount of damage you take?
No.
Fuck.
You can increase the amount of damage he does when he's wounded.
These two stormtroopers just take a couple of quick shots after dropping this rebel on his face, and they both hit Blumbles pretty solidly. PC slot 4.
Run, Blumbles. I'd tell Arden to run, but you know that ain't gonna work. So run, Blumbles.
I already did run. And I suffered the
Yeah, that
consequences.
got you. Fuck, actually, that might be a good point. Maybe it's a good idea to run away.
Well, we have 2 characters that haven't acted this round, which would be Bortuna and Sham.
Then Bortuna could come up and shoot at the guy. Well, no.
No, Blumbles hasn't acted. He's been holding him in place the entire time.
He was PC slot 2.
No, I was.
Yeah, he was actually.
Oh, because we still have 4, 5, and 6. So you are correct. Blumbles has not acted. Blumbles could act now if he so chose.
Wait, are we on PC slot 3?
We're on PC slot 4.
We're on
Enemy
4.
2 just happened.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Okay, see, I think the only way I can go would be behind me anyway.
Are you towards the landing ramp, or are you towards us?
I'm towards Chan's office.
Which is by the landing ramp. You're basically on the ramp.
Yeah.
So you're sandwiched between the Sith guy and the stormtroopers, then?
No.
Yes.
No.
No, the stormtroopers are out next to me.
Okay. Hang on. I can fix this. I can fix this!
I can fix it.
Alright. I'm just going to use this. Can I?
Yeah, you could just flip this board here over.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I just really don't want to do that.
Whose dice are these?
I think those are the ones
Simons.
he showed us earlier.
Yeah, those are what I showed earlier.
Those are the lightsaber die that fucked him over.
Alright.
Yeah.
We have just for range capabilities here. You know, we've got our Inquisitor. We have our Stormtroopers. And we have the other set of Stormtroopers, right? We have
You probably
Blumbles.
just
We have you two. And then we have Arden. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Where is Blum? Figure.
I think he's right there, right?
Then we have B1T.
And where would Shan be in this? Like over here somewhere, or on the other side?
She is upstairs. Dun, 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 dun. Upstairs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the hall goes like this, right? And
Correct.
these guys are outside, and these guys are outside.
Correct. Even the Inquisitor is outside. Blumbles is on the ramp.
Okay, alright, yeah, now I got you.
Okay, I guess Blumbles could take this one. Suffering those 2 shots, Blumbles is going to try, he's going to use his maneuver to try and yank the saber from his hand. With the Force.
Alright. I'm going to tell you right now that's probably going to be a bad idea.
Yeah, I was
Because
thinking that.
if you're attempting to wrestle it from his grip, I'm going to attempt to have him wrestle it back. Kind of a situation.
Yeah.
And he is just a stronger opponent force-wise.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Suplex him.
Okay, can I possibly shift my grip from waist to, like, his torso, like holding his arms together?
You absolutely...
What?
Ah, no, that's metagaming, never mind.
You're saying throwing him in the sun.
Throw Luke or Hulk at him.
So lift him into the air, but, you know. You can ignore that.
But yeah, I want to try and just like clasp his arms to his torso, so he can't do that anymore.
Roll me the force die. Let's see what kind of ability you got with it here.
1 light side.
Yeah, you're in pain, but you just saw what he did to Arden, so your righteous fury is kind of stepping through. So, yeah, I would say that your grip shifts, and his arms kind of, instead of being at a ready position, they kind of pull down to his torso, and he's just staring at you, not with fear, not even determination, just
The audacity of this bitch.
very much the audacity.
Well, was just gritting his teeth, sweating.
How dare you, sir?
PC slot 5.
Shan or Bortuna?
Yep.
I'll be back.
Who wants? You want me to take it, or?
Bortuna could shoot at him, theoretically.
I have to maneuver up, though, because I'm still in the
Use a
bottom.
maneuver. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. But you could always use some strain to get an extra maneuver.
It's also true.
Or, in theory, Shan could come out and like hypo Blumbles.
Have on the Stimpack gun.
shooting- Yes. Although I'm not sure which would really be better option here. We need Bortuna up here. That's a certainty. Bortuna now. Shan next.
That's your guys' call, not mine.
5, right?
We're on 5.
Yeah, we're on 5.
See, here's the deal. In theory, if we don't get Shan here and they shoot Blumbles again, he is going down.
Yes.
But if Shan comes out and hypos him,
He can
Then-
live through maybe like 2 shots.
actually, I think if they hit her, she might just go instantly unconscious. Because their guns deal the same amount of damage as mine, and the likely of them rolling a 14 is pretty high.
Yeah. Well, are you taking into her soak?
He has, I think only 2 soak. It's equal to Brawn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have armor, so.
She's not built for combat. She really isn't.
No.
She's a doctor.
I am.
Yes, you are. Unfortunately, you're stuck in sapper mode.
I mean, I could kill one of them right here, right now.
Well, I would honestly try and like to get everybody to have 1 turn in a round.
Just roll the chance cube. Red, murder. Blue, not murder. Get me
That
to roll
sounds
it.
fine to me.
Alright.
So,
I'll roll it.
if it's murder, we send up Bortuna. If it's not murder, we send up Shan. Heard.
I'm back.
Why am I associated with murder?
The
You killed
stormtroopers in the
7
hole.
guys.
I can't fit him in.
All right, Shan.
I forget the actual number, but
He killed like 5 guys in a row. He just.
You
Seven
also murdered
people.
an Ugnaught?
It was more than 5, it was like 7.
It doesn't
Right.
matter. The Ugnaughts don't count. That's on your conscience.
We can never forget the suplex though. Suplex City, baby.
Oh, he did kill an Ugnaught that way. You're absolutely correct. Anyway, Shan.
I don't know what she would do. She's done what she could. She's done backup saying that the ship is under attack.
Give me an intelligence, an intellect roll at 2 difficulty.
That is 5 green die. Yeah, there you go.
Brain.
Let's see if she can brain blast.
I was just about to say something like that.
Yes.
Nice.
You have the all of a sudden clarity bell ding in your head. They locked Bortuna's gun in your office.
I'll
What?
go grab that.
you go to this locked closet, you pull it out, and there's this slug thrower that looks very familiar. You're pretty sure Chabba had it at one point in time.
Question, can I make a quick suggestion?
Sure.
She has 3 advantages. You can negate the Inquisitor's defensive bonuses.
No, she has 2 advantage.
You sure? 3.
Yeah, that's 2.
This green die was involved as well.
I know.
Oh, god
2
damn it.
minus 2.
Yeah,
2 minus
mind.
2 is...
Which side do you want?
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, fucking, whatever.
I'm on the side of reading the dice correctly.
But now I'm back to the Imperial side.
Anyway.
She, while doing so, she would grab, like, the medicine, because she knows there's something going on. She doesn't know if there's any injured out there. She's just going in doctor in protective mode at this point.
There's this nice slug thrower and a whole satchel of stim packs. Let's hope I get enough.
That's my kind of doctor.
I will say that you make your way, downstairs to the end of the ramp, so you're down with everybody else on the same field at this point, having grabbed and everything like that. And you can see Blumbles, and you know for a fact, having grown up around Wookiees, that he is stressed. He is in pain, and he is struggling.
You also see the 2 large holes in his abdomen.
She might see them, she might not. Considering where the 2 stormtroopers are, they would be on the opposite side.
There.
So, she might not see the holes, but she knows that he's been injured. However, because of grabbing movement, you won't be able to affect him this turn.
Understood.
But you're at least assessing the situation, and you can't see Arden anywhere, but you think you hear screaming off in the field.
Oh, no.
Oh god, my leg! I can't feel my leg.
A very serious, very angry look casts over her face, causing a shadow over her eyes. She is pissed.
Alright.
It wasn't my fault!
No one comes to her ship and hurts her patience.
The 4, because we're on enemy slot 3, the 4 carrying the injured stormtrooper turn back, after hearing the guy call for the stormtroopers on him, sees the other 2 take a quick shot at Blumbles. 2 of them...
He's the guy screaming in pain.
No. 2 of them basically take the injured stormtrooper and keep moving.
I miss my rifle so much.
These 2 basically, swap out. This guy drops the crate of gear, and they make their way closer.
Advance!
So, that's their shit. PC slot 6, and that leaves us Bortuna.
That's me, baby.
Murder squad assemble.
Time to take the express elevator to the tippity top.
Taking anything with you?
Uh,
Because as far as I know, Chabba has the E11. B1T has his original welder / now regular old rifle. What'd that leave you?
2 guns, baby. Lefty and righty.
Blumbles, this bowcaster's down there.
I don't know how to use that thing.
It's range.
I don't know how to use that thing.
You can figure it out!
Use it as a baseball bat. I don't know.
Alright, that's it. I see the bowcaster and I know what I must do.
Pulls out the lightsaber.
Oh god! Great idea!
Was that not what you were thinking?
I think I gave him the idea.
What were you thinking?
I'm going to take the bowcaster, aka the lightsaber machine.
Okay. You go upstairs, you hit the button with the bowcaster, you kind of reach back, hit the button with the bowcaster, pull it back on, and bed goes up. There you are.
What am I able to see immediately upon arriving?
You see everything that is in vision here. You got a crap ton of stormtroopers out in the field, guns drawn at you, and this gray dude with what looks like a lightsaber activated, but his arm's kind of pinned at his side, so it's kind of stuck in a kind of downish position. But he doesn't look worried.
That's concerning. Well, let's see. What do I do? I should probably consider giving Blumbles his bowcaster. He's, it's got his secret sauce in it. He can probably make better use of that than I can.
I have this image in my head of Bortuna, like standing beside Blumbles with a bowcaster, takes one shot and flies back another 5 feet.
Makes a goofy sound.
Followed shortly by, my Leku's caught in it! Ow! Ow!
Fires his Leku.
You've used one movement in order to situate and get upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going to use my action to give Blumbles his weapon back. He probably needs that.
You're going to have to move up to him.
Yeah, so, burning my action to act as an extra maneuver.
Heard. 2 strain. Boop, boop. Make your movement. There's Blumbles struggling, and you're just like smacking him on the side. Here's your bowcaster, Blumbles.
Yeah, I got this for you, buddy.
If you use your action to get an extra maneuver, do you need to take the strain?
No, he's burning the strain to get the extra maneuver. The maneuver was to move from where he was next to Blumbles, because he had used his original maneuver to get upstairs.
But if he used his action to gain another maneuver, wouldn't that allow him to just get there without burning the strain?
But then he couldn't give it to Blumbles.
Yeah, then I'd just be standing there awkwardly like, hey, buddy. How's it going?
You look like you're having a little trouble here. Hey.
You need some...
You need some milk?
You want your big bolt blaster thingy?
You seem constipated. I have something for that.
Apparently bolt casters are railguns. I didn't know that. Really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me think of a fancy crossbow. That's what it makes me think of.
Alright.
Basically what it is.
So, alright. You're handing Blumbles the bowcaster at this point? Or are you...
Yeah, hey, Blumbles, here's your thing. The thing. Yeah. Could you, hurry up?
Could you take it out and give it to me? Kinda busy.
Right here for a god and everybody?
He just looks at him.
Don't worry about neutral ship.
PC slot 1.
Are you taking it out in front of God and everybody, Bortuna?
Well,
honestly, I have an idea for a main PC slot 1.
That
Chan could maybe take it.
Oh shit!
Healy water.
She just stabs him.
Ah!
Here's a stim pack.
I'm thinking like a game of darts. Just
that just loads him into the slug thrower.
Oh no!
Linda, don't fail me now.
A good idea, actually.
No, it's not.
They taught me this in medical school.
As Arden's in the field holding his leg together. No, it's not. Ah!
Yeah, it's a Chan wants it, of course.
Well, at least you're not bleeding.
Ah.
Good thing about lightsabers, they cauterize the wound. It still fucking hurts.
Somewhat energy weapons.
And heal Blumbles.
I guess I take it. She's
Okay.
like, what do you want me to do?
Heal
my
the
internet cut out,
Wookiee!
or
So Shan just kind of sees the situation. You know, Bortuna pops up next to him and is like, here's your bowcaster, Blumbles. Little busy. Just, he's injured, you moron, and stabs him with a freaking stim pack. Is that a general assessment of what just happened?
Yep.
Sounds like it.
That's pretty accurate, actually.
So how much do I get back to that stim pack?
Yeah, I think it's like 5 wounds. I was actually going to the section to double check it.
It's 5 for the stim pack, but unless Shan has the stuff, then it gets a little bit more.
Specialization, which adds an extra 3. I don't know if she would be making a medicine check or anything for this or not, though. Does this require a medicine check? Is that a possibility?
Well, let's take a look at her character sheet.
I don't think that skill requires a medicine check. I think it's just when you use...
If she did, though, it would be more beneficial, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
She's got stim pack specialization, which heals 1 additional wound per rank. So the stim pack will heal 8 wounds. She's got the option for stim application, which is not the same thing as a stim pack, but you know, she could raise characteristics by 1 until the end of the encounter, but they'll gain strain. And then she's got the improved stim application, which will decrease that strain by 1. So basically, she'll hit him with a stim pack in the right place to introduce the medicine as efficiently and effectively as possible. And Blumbles, you'll regain 8 wounds because of it.
Nice.
She stabbed you in that one artery in the leg, and you're just feeling all that good go-go juice.
Slurm.
All of a sudden, you don't feel half as shitty. The blaster wounds are still there, but you're not as bad now.
Yeah.
PC slot 2. Who's next?
So, are we shooting people now?
Probably.
Should I shoot the big guy? Should somebody else shoot the big guy? Should somebody shoot a stormtrooper?
Honestly, it'd probably be best to shoot the stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers are going to be a big problem. There's 5 of them.
My gun. Do you want me to shoot at them? I can hit them from here.
I'm going to be
Somebody can also
completely
move up,
honest.
so.
I'm spec'd for light weapons, not heavy.
I could also shoot them.
Screaming from the field. Ah, I could also shoot them. Ah!
Angry Midget, I say can shoot them. I mean, I'm down for that.
Legless Joe has a better chance of hitting them, but I'll do more damage, I think.
Legless Joe has a bit. Yeah, but if he tries to take a shot at him, they're just going to turn on him. There's 5 of them right next to him. It'll be a shooting gallery.
That is a good point.
Yeah, that's the only reason
turn
I
on
was
him
just
and
like,
execute him.
Supposed to say they wouldn't do it anyways.
Aim maneuver. Shan had 2 advantage earlier. That was well established. Can I get a blue die on this roll?
Sure. I won't argue with that.
I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. All right, so I'm probably
who
gonna,
you shooting?
the guy that one of the guys that shot Blumbles, I guess earlier.
Excuse me.
Yeah, one of the 5 stormtroopers. All right.
Yep,
That's
he's
a
dead.
triumph.
Well, you know what you got to roll for it. So what do we got?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 success, a triumph, and that's it.
Well, he's dead.
He's dead. Yeah. And question: since that was a triumph, can I'm not going to critically hit because there's clearly no point. But can I say I don't know, the shot.
Pick a stormtrooper too, by the way. One of those purple die. Just pick one and pull them off the field.
Could say penetrated.
Yeah, I don't know if Cypress will let me do that, but yeah, is that a possibility? Like it penetrated that guy and hit a guy behind him? There was a guy like right behind him.
No. I can't. I won't say that. However, his weapon does fall right next to Arden.
Actually, I have another thing. If that wasn't
Sure.
the case,
Okay.
the shot I will say whips past the big guy, and it negates all his defensive bonuses.
Does that mean that it take? No. I know what you mean. I know the big guy. What I'm asking is that negates like his armor and everything like that.
Negate the targeted enemy's defensive bonuses, such as from cover, equipment, or maneuvers, until the end of the current round.
Okay. If that's what you want to do.
Believe. So. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It wins past him, and he's a little bit more focused on that than he should be. So, his defensive bonus has been negated.
Nice.
Now what? Because we're at enemy slot 1. They just...
That's no decision.
Yeah. Well, these are two different groups of stormtroopers, so I'm going to just keep with it at that. This one stormtrooper just saw you gun down his buddy. Oh my god, they shot Bill!
Nah!
Holy shit, the fucking Jawas are everywhere! We thought I left these bitches behind!
The Tatooine, motherfucker!
Do you have
I thought it
armor?
was Naboo.
Do you have armor, Chabba?
I do have armor, yes.
What's the defensive bonus?
1. Which is better than nothing.
Well, it didn't help you. That is 11 damage.
I lived!
And then you remove your soak and all, you know. So.
Yeah.
But he hits you.
9.
He hits you. Well, pow.
Ow.
Hey. You almost did.
Yeah,
Imagine when Chabba gets down to 0 hit. When they shoot him, he just turns into a cloud of and his cloak just falls to the ground.
Oh shit, he pulled a Kenobi! Alright. PC slot 3.
Lightsaber the motherfucker.
Alright, as if I could take this, anybody else want to take it?
You can have it if you want.
Alright.
So either you lightsaber or I shoot him.
As Bortuna's holding out the bowcaster, he's just gonna, with one hand holding the dude and the other hand he's gonna wrench the saber out from its hold, and he's going to pray that it comes on.
It comes
because
on.
It was a little broken.
It comes on.
Nice. Any reaction from Big Boy there?
There is the momentary eye wide, you know, he's got a saber. But
This is where the fun begins.
Basically, it's that look of, oh, really now?
This is where the fun begins.
I already made that joke.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't matter, still a funny joke.
Doesn't matter, it's still funny.
This is where the funny begins. No. Alright, now, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if I advance toward him, my hold will stop. Or if I have to drop that, then attack him.
No, it doesn't say that you can hold it indefinitely. It also doesn't say you can't hold it indefinitely. So, I'm going to say it's fine. Go ahead and make your attack. But you would have to advance.
Alright, I will do this the square dance toward him. Alright, what's my lightsaber roll?
Oh, you're approaching me?
Yes.
You're approaching me.
That is 2 yellow, 1 green.
And it is 2 difficulty because of the range. They're upgraded because he's an adversary.
Alright, you pop him right there.
And he does not have the black die because of the armor or defensive bonuses or anything like that. That upgrade is solely because of what type of enemy it is.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Do I get any blue die or anything? Any previous rolls?
Nope.
If I had
Alright.
Yeah, I give it to you. But all my advantages were negated by disadvantages.
Alright. Oh shoot!
You swing hard trying to hit this dude, and with merely a flick on the wrist of the right direction, he brings his saber up as a defense, even with his arms locked in place, and it stops your blade with no problem. You know, this is the difference between somebody swinging the saber because they've just found it versus someone that's practiced.
Finn versus Kylo Ren.
Very much so.
That's
Very,
exactly what I was
very
thinking.
much so. And this dude is just kind of a malicious grin is kind of starting to spread on his face.
Growl.
Very much, very much. And with enemy slot 2, he's going to break your hold.
Only a matter of time.
Yeah. I'm going to roll his force. 5 dark side.
Oh.
He's just basically, Louis Louis Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist shirt rip, but with the force effect. And he just, like I said, he's got this just malicious grin across his face, and he's gonna swing at you.
All right.
Oh, Blumbles, I am so sorry.
I was expecting this.
And you don't have any armor.
Nope.
Is there anything that can be done to affect this at this point in time?
We have 3 light side.
Do you want to try and hinder him?
Doesn't he get an upgrade because of the crit earlier too?
No.
Actually, he would have. He did have an upgrade to the challenge, considering whenever I critically hit him, he was compromised difficulty on all skill checks by 1.
You are absolutely correct. So he's already running at 1 red. Now he's running at 2 reds.
And I'm upgrading his check as well. Giving him a purple.
We already did. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
It's originally 2 purple, and then with the die flipped, it changed the purple to a red, and because of the critical injury, the other purple got upgraded to a red.
Nice.
So, just so we're all clear and even, this is what we're rolling.
Oh, baby.
Yes. No. Fuck.
Oh, that's...
No, not that bad, but still pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's a singular hit.
That is going to be 7 damage. Then, yeah, there's no soak. And that is 2 advantage, which activates critical.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Armor wouldn't really help you here anyway, though. So that
Ooh.
It would give him at least 1 defense point.
77. Overpowered. The target leaves himself open, and the attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against them using the exact same pool as the original attack.
Ooh.
Well, shit.
That is a death.
Blumbles is struck down. I don't think you're dead. I don't think you're dead. But I mean, can somebody count it up and add 6 to the damage total? Because that's what the saber starts at, is 6 damage.
11 at the very least.
12. No, wait.
11, yeah.
Yeah, 11.
And you had how much to begin with, Blumbles?
6.
6?
6.
So it's a 6 over.
I'm pretty sure these can go in the negatives. That would be 5 over, not 6.
Well, again, wounds thresholds. Exceeding wound threshold. When his PC suffers wounds greater than his wound threshold, he is knocked out and incapacitated until his wounds are reduced so that they no longer exceed his wound threshold. He also immediately suffers 1 critical injury. And we add 10 because you've had a critical injury. Which is a total of 30. So you also get a discouraging wound. Flip 1 light side destiny point to a dark side destiny point. Just as free.
This is just insult to injury.
Basically. But, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, 5 additional, so it's a total of 11. You're at negative 5. Okay. Blumbles is brought to the ground. His lightsaber rolls from his hand. He's on the ground.
What direction?
Decide, Blumbles, which direction does it roll? Obviously, you got to think about, you know. I'd say it hits the bottom of the edge of the ramp. So it's like right in front of Bortuna.
On God, this is my chance.
PC slot 4.
I really want to shoot. Not gonna lie.
I mean, more power to you.
He's
Is
already
that
had
okay
his
with
turn.
everybody? Yeah, I have.
You've had your turn.
You want us to die?
Well, if he's had his turn, I'll make a swan dive for the saber.
I was gonna say I was gonna do the same thing.
Oh, well, maybe it'd be better if you did it.
Lightsaber's a bronze skill, so
It can be any skill that's the highest, actually. Believe it or not.
As long as you're skilled and trained in it, yes. But if you're just grabbing it, I'm going to go with brawn.
So, Bortuna, good luck.
What? Oh, wait, what's your brawn?
3.
Yeah, you need to take it, homie.
But you're still holding a bowcaster.
This is true.
It's a heavy weapon.
Well, by God.
shoot the motherfucker.
I'm gonna shoot him with the bowcaster.
It is ranged heavy.
How do you turn on this thing?
With the green... Oh, wait, the red button.
Okay. Hold on a second, sir.
He's staring at you as he's just dropped this Wookiee. Hold on a second. I'm figuring out how to use this damn thing.
Just sorry.
Just wait a minute, accidentally shoots it.
I'm a little nervous, performance anxiety and all that.
Bear with me here. I'm, first time using bowcaster.
Well, on the bright side, at least, you're relatively decent with a ranged heavy.
This is
so, I mean...
Downside, it's a red and a purple.
That's not a bad spread, honestly.
Come on, Bortuna. Do it.
Come on, Bortuna. Fucking shoot his ass.
I really wish I had bought the other skill that I was going to buy going into this session.
Remember to aim.
Can I do that? I can do that.
You can do that, yeah.
Just rattle, rattle, rattle.
How do I turn on this thing as I'm sneakily taking aim, pretending to be a buffoon? I swear, Wookiee technology is just so ridiculous. Oh, that's bad.
We have one light side.
Yeah, but he's got 3 failures sitting on the table.
But I do have 2 yellows, a green, and a blue, though. I mean, the odds.
Yeah, I'd say let's do it.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
YOLO.
What do we got to lose?
Our
lives.
Well,
Oh, shoot.
I got
2
one
advantage. You got 2 advantage.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Basically, these cancel out.
Yeah.
If this would have landed on something, you would have got it.
Unfortunate. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Success!
Wow.
Alright, how much damage is that with that 1 success?
11, I believe. I think it does 10, right?
It
Yeah,
does 10
so it's
base
11.
damage.
How many advantage did you have?
2.
2. He was just one short.
No. Look at the bowcaster. What it has.
I can't look. My name is in the way.
Knockdown.
Knockdown takes 2 advantage to trigger.
Oh,
Bortuna's like, how do I use this thing? Boom!
right in the nads.
The dude's on the ground like...
Oh, wait, can I put him in a submission hold? No, wait, my turn's over.
It's not a suplex, sir. Sir, this is
Quick, somebody start the count!
Got the bell ready.
Okay, it was 11 damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Minus his actual soak ability. But the dude's on the ground, coughing. You know. Enemy slot 3.
Did we skip PC slot 5?
Yes, we did. PC slot 5.
I'm going for the lightsaber.
That's probably for the best.
Down.
And
You actually would get a blue die since he's prone if you hit him.
I attempt to turn it on and fucking yeet this bitch. Well, not yeet it. I attempt to stab this bitch.
Yes, actually wording.
Wording, please.
Wording. Wording.
Oh, wait, no.
Wording is important. Oh, I see. And I have 3 green. It is better than nothing.
I don't believe her.
Just kidding.
Yeah, he already used his maneuver to go over, pick up the saber and everything.
Wait, can you aim with a melee weapon?
No.
No.
Okay.
Just looking down the...
Did you upgrade me?
Nope, that's the adversary.
Okay.
That's just how difficult he is.
Despair, but I got 3 success.
That is a mechanical despair. He has 2 success, 4 advantage, and a mechanical despair. What the?
You can with that.
This makes perfect thematic sense. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Can I crit at the very least?
Technically twice, because critical on the lightsaber is a 2. You have 4 advantage.
He's been crit once already, correct?
Yeah.
So it adds 10 to it. I believe if you do multiple crits like that, it increases it by 10, or do you roll separate times? I
would just go with increasing it by 10.
However, if the roll generates enough to trigger the critical rating of the weapon multiple times, the character can choose to add plus 10 to the critical injury for each trigger after the first. So he can roll twice, or he can roll once with an additional plus 10.
That would be plus 30 if you roll once. Because he's been crit once, and then you would have the extra crit, and then the extra crit.
No. He made 2 crits with this. So one activates it, one adds plus 10 for the existing. So it's plus 20.
Yeah, it'd be plus 20.
Oh, okay.
Regardless, what's the damage?
Fucking a lot.
What is the lightsaber?
6.
Damage is
6,
That's 9.
7, 8.
How
But
do
it
you...
goes through soak, so it's
down.
pure damage.
Oh, because it gets reduced because of the despair. So it's just 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn. Alright. Are you going to add 20 or are you going to roll 2 separate times?
You'll add 10, I think, either way, right?
Yeah, but I think adding the 20 off the initial get-go would
I'll
probably
add
be
20.
better.
I'll add 20.
Yeah, I think the adding 20 would be better.
Man,
And
rolling
off the
twice.
initial.
Rolling twice isn't a bad idea.
Alright,
No, it's not, but
go for it.
it's D-Walt's choice.
Oh my fucking god.
That's 9.
That's... Oh, fucking... Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
29, discouraging wound. Flip one light side or a dark side back over to light. obviously for you. You shank that motherfucker. Real hardcore.
Nice.
But he is still alive. Holy fucking shit, he is still alive.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing at the start of next turn.
You know you won't. Because that despair, you broke the saber.
Whoa! Shit! I'm sorry, Blumbles.
Well, it probably wasn't your fault.
The lightsaber has a very specific thing to it. Attacks made add to success, which we have been forgetting. We've been forgetting that. That fucker's dead.
Oh.
Generating 4 disadvantages or a despair may cause weapon to become damaged. He was already damaged because of the crash. The despair broke it. But he's been hit with that lightsaber once or twice? Just the once?
Yep.
Once.
He had 1 wound left. An additional 2 puts him unconscious.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah?
Doesn't that mean that those of us hit with a lightsaber have also suffered more damage?
No. That is a specific property to Blumbles.
Oh.
Because of the Thorian Heartwood Hilt. The Tholian Heartwood Hilt.
That is Pog.
Nice.
Pog indeed. Holy crap.
This battle droid just jams this lightsaber right into this guy's chest. And he's... rolls back and he's dead.
Can't sense that with your force magic, fuckwad.
I then
These
look
three
at the stormtroopers.
Yeah, those 3 stormtroopers. Because it's enemy slot 3. Do you have any armor or defensive modifications there, BT?
No, but I got 5, so baby, fucking hit me.
They are
I
medium
got
range.
99 problems, but soak ain't one.
Okay. That is 13 damage.
Okay, -5.
That's a total of 8 wounds.
Okay, give me a second. I need to whip out the calculator.
How many do you got? 15, you're left at 7.
Yeah, I'm left at 7. So 15 minus 8, I'm left at 7.
Next stormtrooper. Fails.
Hey!
It was 2 to 2.
Classic.
Nice.
Third stormtrooper. Fails.
Nice.
But he got advantages. Holy shit. I can't believe that actually fucking failed. Alright. PC slot 6. Who's the only one? Arden! You're the only character who hasn't gone.
My leg!
I don't think he can go anywhere besides crawl at this point.
I mean, you're rolling on the ground. There's no obstructions to his view of what just happened. You just saw B1T just jam the lightsaber through this dude's chest, and then all of a sudden the blade cuts out.
Ah, fuck it, just shoot one of them. Man.
And then the stormtroopers open fire on the droid. He
I'm gonna
tanked the
shoot
shot.
at this one. I'm gonna shoot at this one here.
Sure.
Like at the thing, and I'm just gonna start like crawling as I'm like kind of like pushing with one leg.
It's 1 difficulty because of the range. So.
Ah, God, I keep passing my skill up.
I'm going to add a black die for pain.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't blame you.
Wow.
Just enough.
Oh, his head's gone. Just.
It's just like Arden starts pushing with like this good leg.
The 2 stormtroopers are just firing at this, droid, and all of a sudden the guy in front of them just gets mowed down. And they turn and look at you, and you just fucking gun up like, fuck you.
Like, fuck you, you bastards.
PC slot 1. Would you like to take another shot? Oh, come on. Give it to Arden. Give it to Arden.
I'm gonna take another one.
Give it to Arden.
I'm taking another one. Fuck these guys.
Which one of these guys is dead? I need to remove one of these.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he
Okay, so this one I killed the last time. Okay.
I'm gonna say that's a double tap. I mean, you got a freaking triumph on it.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Nice.
So those two are gone. They're just wham wham.
Is that one rebel that they were carrying conscious, or is he unconscious?
He's kind of picking himself up, off the dirt, moving his face out of the dirt at this point in time. He's like, "What's happening?
Get over here
so
and help
much
me!
Gunshot!
Get over here and help me!"
PC slot 2.
I have something I want to do.
Sure. You're holding a broken lightsaber right now.
Oh no, I'm sort of just leaving that on his corpse. I want the Inquisitors now, and I'm going after the last one.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
Throw the Inquisitor off. Let's go.
You're gonna have to burn the extra maneuver in order to get there.
I'm down.
I'll rule the cool the fact that you just pick up the saber and go after this last stormtrooper. But first, I need you to roll me a coercion. Unfortunately for you, that's just a 1 difficulty. Versus their 3 difficulty. A freaking battle droid just picked up a lightsaber and is coming at this dude after just felling an Inquisitor.
Shouldn't he have a blue die? Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna get
2 blue die,
2. Jesus Christ. If nothing else, from all the advantage you just generate. Dead.
Yes.
He's running.
3 success.
He's... Fuck this!
I didn't like the Empire anyways. I didn't like working here anyways.
There's a dead Inquisitor. One rebel is getting himself up out of the dirt, going over to Arden. And
back on the ship, throw him off, get everyone on the ship, we're leaving.
I really want to shoot those guys running away.
B1T turns off the
You
lightsaber.
can hit him, be my
and
guest, but
closes
we're
the
leaving.
ramp.
You have to leave now.
I'm definitely going to shoot them then.
Yeah, no survivors.
No
They wouldn't
witnesses.
give us the courtesy, so why the fuck should we?
Yeah, nah.
And I can't hit them. I have sniper shot, so
what does that do? Give you extreme range?
I can bump the range up 1 range band, and I'd imagine even if they're at extreme, I could go from long.
I think it also does it also upgrade the difficulty?
It does, but only to the extent that it.
All right, you get 1 shot at this dude. 1 shot at the dude that's turning tail and running.
I'm shooting the guy they're carrying.
You're shooting the legless man.
Yes. Is that long or extreme?
But that's extreme.
And that's a war crime.
This situation
That is
also
a war
extreme.
crime, just so you know.
Yeah. Oh,
Hang
yeah.
on.
I have to... Here's the thing. I was aiming before this. I'm not currently aiming because I have to use the sniper shot maneuver to do this. But it says on the aim thing, gain on the next combat checker or target a specific item at 2 black die. Spinning a consecutive maneuver adds a blue die or removes a black die, respectively. If I were to aim, would that instead give me 2 blue die?
No, because there's something that gives you an additional 1 as well.
All right, well.
Once
this
per
is just
turn,
roll.
take a true aim maneuver to upgrade the combat check per ranks. You've got that.
Yeah, but that's a maneuver, and I have to use sniper shot to increase the range from. Well, unless these guys are long range. Are these guys long or extreme?
They're in extreme at this point.
Yeah, then
They kept going this entire time.
this would be my roll then. All right, I don't think I hit him, but the sentiment is there.
No,
There's triumph,
you did
though.
not hit them, but that triumph sends a fucking message. You take the helmet off of one of the guys carrying him. Just catches it because of your angle, just right up in the backside, right behind the ear, and just flips the helmet off forward. The dude turns around with a panicked look, sees a fucking Jawa, giving them the finger with a robot arm. holding a stormtrooper's blaster, and he looks at the other guy and says something that you can't hear from here, and they start moving a little faster. The guy in between is just kind of being juggled about.
Do they see the commando droid with a lightsaber?
No.
We're a hell of a
We
team.
gotta go, guys. Come on. Hurry up.
B1T,
Gotta
grab Blumbles. I think you're the only one that can carry him. Yeah, the two of you. I'll go down there and grab Arden.
I'm in the middle of closing the ramp because I don't think we want that open anymore.
It's the only way, it's only the way on and off the ship there, B1T. You might want to be manning the control, but not using it yet.
That motherfucker right there is a fucking... I'm eating that guy.
Are you dragging the Inquisitor's corpse on here?
Throw him off.
Throw him off.
You got his lightsaber.
I don't got his lightsaber. I didn't get anything.
I got his lightsaber. It's mine.
That's right.
Just to be sure, I stab him again.
Meow, meow, meow.
Throw him off. God damn it.
It's not like he has a tracker on his body.
Okay, okay. Is he on the ship or not when the ramp is closed is all I need to know right now.
I think he was on the ramp.
Yeah. If I can get him on there, I'm pulling him on there.
We have an incinerator.
Yeah, but it's Ugnaught sized.
I'm gonna eat that guy.
I can make him Ugnaught sized.
The ramp closes, a different type of alarm goes off, and everybody, you feel the ship just lurch as it starts to lift off. Shan, you know that this is the emergency procedure. Once that ramp is closed, that means that everybody's on board is on board, and it's time to get the hell out of Dodge.
We may be associated with about a
taxi to get home if they want to get home. Sorry, guys.
So what credit bonus was that to our bounty now?
A lot.
It was an Inquisitor.
It was an Inquisitor. They're his proof that one of us is a Force user, and we also have 2 lightsabers now.
One.
We have one.
1 and a half. Well, this kid's broken. Doesn't mean we can't fix it.
The droid has one.
Yeah, the droid has one.
To the point.
I can just see him. Can we get that lightsaber now? No. Throw it into the fire. No.
No.
We can use his to fix Blumbles.
Is this like a hat, or is that part of this guy's head?
That's a hat.
Oh, okay. All right.
Give it the Chabba.
That's exactly what I was just fucking thinking. Was give the hat to Chabba. It's gigantic on him.
What the fuck is this guy? I know he's an Inquisitor, but is that the species, or is that just what
No,
his
the
job
Inquisitor is the job.
What is he?
Hang on.
Is he like the Maul race?
No, he is not.
No.
That is a Brack.
He is not. I'm trying to pull it up specifically, so it's just humanoid. It's just known as a gray-skinned humanoid.
Oh,
He's a near human. He just happens to be a big fucking example of one.
Alrighty, so I don't think we're considered a neutral vessel anymore.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we didn't really is there any evidence that the ship wasn't just hijacked by the Imperials? I mean, the rebels, rather.
You don't know at this point in time.
There were 3 stormtroopers.
4, technically.
Oh yeah, 4.
4 were able to get off the ship, and we don't know if they're able to
but
signal
that's
the
the
ship
thing.
in space.
Like, they don't know that we didn't just hijack the vessel. Right?
That doesn't mean that they're still not going to blow it the fuck out of the sky.
Yeah, it doesn't
They
matter.
definitely
the
will blow it
Imperials.
out of the sky. That is something they'll do. But what I'm saying is, in the future, if we leave,
I think they'll just blow it up just for being associated with the rebels.
Yeah, it's associated now. The Inquisitor even said in like his opening sentence.
Shan? What is the emergency procedure once the ship lifts off? Is it leave orbit? Is it like hit hyperspace? What is the emergency procedure on your vessel?
Knowing that it's in danger, it would probably go into hyperspace.
So this ship takes off, starts heading out heading out into space, and you guys know Arden's in a lot of pain. I imagine that you're trying to heal him and Blumbles at this point in time. I mean,
I fucking shoulder Blumbles because I think I'm the only one that can.
No, it doesn't matter. He is like unconscious, badly wounded.
There's also 2 other Wookiees on here.
Yeah, and they're up and alive and awake. You know, once the emergency procedures kicked in, but they didn't come down with the fighting. But you know, once the ship was closed, they're going to start checking on patients. And here comes a droid hauling in the other Wookiee. They're going to grab him from you. They're going to take him to a room, probably where the stormtrooper was. You know, and start affecting him. And they eventually put you in a room, Arden. And
It's fine, guys. Take your time.
They start taking care of you and your leg. So, Shan, who are you going with? Are you going with Blumbles or are you going with Arden?
Which one of you is hurt worse?
Arguably, they're both fucked up.
Okay, take care of Blumbles first. Take care of him first. I'll be fine. Trust me, I'm fine.
As his leg is like fucking flopping.
It's like, take care of Blumbles. I'm fine, guys. I swear. Passes out.
I can rebuild him.
Yeah. I guess
But we don't want to spend a lot of money.
she would go after hearing all that from Arden.
Alright. We're going to... You can roll if you want to, but at this point in time, you guys are attempting to leave the system. And this is the exact point where we need to pick up next game. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are 11:07 p.m. We have been playing for about 3 hours now.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, God.
Took down an Inquisitor.
Took down an Inquisitor and stole his shit.
There is not going to be an XP reward because we're still in the middle of this situation. Once the situation resolved, we can resolve the rewards. But you have taken down an Imperial Inquisitor. For all the good and bad that entails.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
Mostly bad. Mostly really bad.
Now,
How many of those could they possibly have, though, you know?
Dude, the Inquisitors are oversaw by Darth Vader
Himself.
Yeah, but how many of them could there be, though?
A lot.
not many, but more than you think.
More than 5.
More than 5, absolutely.
Luckily, Darth Vader's more occupied with the aluminum falcon, whatever that is.
Yeah.
The Millennium Falcon, whatever.
I'm gonna eat this guy regardless.
Why do I see Chabba just hunkered over this thing like the fucking Wampa in Empire Strikes Back? You know?
He is.
Yeah, that's
But I drug him to the bowels of the ship.
Alright. Before we leave for the night, I have one question for everybody. And this is a memory question. Do we remember what it looked like coming into the Kinyan system?
It was a heavily Imperial system.
Yes.
There was at least one Star Destroyer or something in orbit.
Yes. And that's why we're picking this up there next time.
That's why I'm concerned, because they're probably radioing to that son of a bitch right fucking now.
I don't know, man. We literally just took off and they literally just ran away. Right?
Yeah, just because the Inquisitor comms are broken doesn't mean the Stormtroopers are.
I mean, yes, but like we just took off. They're just running away. They have to get to where they need to go before they can probably call in. Hey, there's a ship, you know.
There is a chance we can get away before there's confrontation.
Yeah.
But it'll be
Harry.
Yeah.
I think Harry is the wrong term at this point. This is way beyond Harry.
There was also the Rebel distress beacon thing that the ship put out, so that might become a problem.
All right. Well, I'm going to end this recording right now. So, yeah, we're just over 3 hours, and so have a good night, everybody.
No.
Yeah. Night.